Of course, not shocked at all. That's good. That's always nice.
The darkness, where we come from and where we go.
Where we came from, Cotton Eye Joe.
Man for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I know. Yeah, this is where you came from, Cotton Eye Joe. We're back here. At it again, gamers. So we got the news, the gaming news to talk about, but...
Talking about our favorite video game.
Talking about our favorite video game.
Disney Plus. I always love looking up shows on Google Images and seeing how many times I could see the same image cropped differently. Like, the fourth picture is also the sixth one, which has the same exact picture of Sam and Bucky, and the far right second row, just they inverted them. It's funny, I like it. And then also, like, same thing with the poster on the first one.
It's just economic.
Love it. So... our timeline of watching this is very weird, because I watched it like every single moment, just like I did with WandaVision. But Jack kind of watched it.
I watched reaction channels watch it.
Yeah.
I think that's the most optimal way to watch something you have a passing interest in, because they're only going to show you the cool stuff. They're not going to show you the boring shit. And the only problem is you just have to find a reaction channel you like. And thankfully one that I do. What likes Marvel movies. So.
But you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no. I kind of wish I watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, I still will one day, but it's like... Free Time and I are not dating right now.
Yeah.
We're on hiatus. But frickin'...
So unlike how last month, WandaVision, we did a whole discussion, and we're just going to talk about it for a bit.
Wait, I thought we weren't talking about this in the news.
We are. No, I said we're going to talk about it.
I thought it was just a segue.
It is.
Yeah,
we're talking about it for a few
discussion
minutes.
is a segue.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression he was baiting people. Never mind.
No, we're just going to talk about it for a bit.
Oh, okay. Good show. I liked it more than WandaVision.
So did I. Which is weird, because last month I remember saying I really liked WandaVision. It was one of my favorite things of the MCU, and now I'm just like, I really just liked Agatha's song.
I like the show. It's just like, I can see myself watching this one again. I don't know about WandaVision. Like, it's because like WandaVision's like, I kind of like it because both shows, when you boil them down, are about like one or two characters going through something. Like WandaVision is about Wanda grieving, and like Vision coming to term, you know, like that he's not real.
Yeah.
And this show is Bucky has to go to therapy, and Sam needs to figure out his role in everything. And I like both those things. It's just that I think this show handled it a little better, though I think this show has a pretty bad villain. I thought John Walker was a good villain until the writers didn't want him to be anymore.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why. Like, I doubt, like, people loved him that much, so they're like, we can't do this. Or something.
Like, I think people love to hate him. But, like, that's a good thing for your villain.
Right, exactly.
If your audience loves to hate your villain, you did a good job.
So I'm wondering why they did that. Maybe they didn't
Mean him.
Yeah, maybe they didn't predict how the reception. Maybe they thought, oh, people are gonna like him, and then he'll be the villain, and it's all good, you know. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? It's kind of funny because it's like... It's like they write the guy you hate immediately to be the good guy, and then they write the other girl that like they want you to agree with to be the villain, and it just doesn't fucking work because they both heel turn really hard.
Pretty much.
They want you to root for the domestic terrorist.
Yeah, which, I mean, kind of a hard sell already.
But then are too afraid to make bad Cap bad. And it's like the other episodes did such a good job selling him as like like, even his line delivery, like the one episode where he's like, "Stay the hell out of my way." It oozes unconfidence, and I'm like, that's perfect. He's literally like in over his head, and then he gets fucking hero moments.
Right. It's like, okay, because like, didn't he like kill someone at some point?
Yeah,
He
they were a
did.
villain, granted,
Right.
but like
So it's like
They were
it seems
unarmed.
like that's what they're doing.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, Captain America wouldn't do this. Like, you know,
It also helps
Steve
because
wouldn't do this.
Steve could have killed Iron Man that way. He had a shield
Yeah,
over Iron Man,
he
but he
would-
just broke the reactor.
Exactly.
This guy broke someone's head open, and like, where he did it in a public park.
Right.
Essentially, he had everyone watching him beat someone
So
to
they're
death.
obviously showing him that he's like unhinged. He's not like someone you can trust because he's willing to do stuff like this. And then it's like,
And then like they have him like in front of like the U.S. like government and stuff, and he's like slamming the podium and shit, and it's like, I don't know. I don't really like how they ended his character arc. It's like the opposite of character assassination, but it is. It's character assassination.
because he's meant to be the
antagonistic
writing shows that
force.
it's meant to be a villain, and then
I no joke. I thought the Flag Smashers were gonna be like a 2-3 episode villain thing, and then when you were like, "Oh, they're in all of them," I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh
anyway,
no!"
I hijacked the conversation. You guys can continue.
No, but like, who's your favorite character?
I think it's a tie between Bucky and Falcon.
Wait,
I
behind you, my other bottle is there. Can you throw it?
could one of you guys also place this mic on top of the thing?
Sure.
I got you.
Okay. Anyways, just don't put it on the wire of the camera. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. It's probably a tie between. Okay, so I think up until the end, Falcon was probably one of my favorite. Like, I really liked Sam.
I love. This is the first time I've ever thought, other than Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
Ever since then, I feel like, not that he's been written badly. It's just he's written in the background. Like in Civil War, like, yeah, he's part of Team Cap, but you know who else is part of Team Cap? Captain America, Bucky, Wanda, Hawkeye, and then Falcon, and then like
And Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, and Ant-Man. Like, you know, he's got to compete with characters that have their own fucking movies.
Him? Like,
Yeah,
Falcon?
because he was Captain America's sidekick for Winter Soldier and Civil War.
oh, okay.
But Bucky's also his sidekick, but he gets more time in Civil War because he's the main sidekick. But like, and then he's barely in Infinity War. He gets a really good joke in Endgame, and then here he fucking gets the all-star treatment.
And
The best character. Yeah, it
And
is a
I
show.
think, like, seeing his, like, development, seeing him and Bucky develop through it was so good.
their banter is great.
It is. And it's a new it's a good characteristic, or like a good dynamic between the two characters. And what I like, and so I really liked that. I liked Zemo.
Oh, he's great. I love how fucking weird he is.
Like, my thing is, like, I like how, in a weird way, they're like a dysfunctional friend group, all of them. Like,
Yeah.
those three and Sharon are a completely dysfunctional friend group.
Like, I kind of like how it's like, basically this show is just Sam and Bucky hang out with criminals or morally gray people. I think the only people they hang out with, like, other than, like, their families that are, like, unequivocally good, are the fucking, the Royal Guard from Wakanda. Because it's like, they just want to fucking kill Zemo. And
Yeah.
it's like, alright, that's fair. Or, like, also, I want to say, I need to apologize for this show. I clowned on the boat really hard. Like, a lot. I was like, damn, Bucky gets this arc where he has to make peace that he killed his friend's son, and Sam is trying to buy a boat, or trying to keep a boat in stock, like, up. Yeah, that boat is the best fucking arc. I love it. That second to last episode where they're fixing the boat, like, when we were watching it, I was like, God damn it, I fucking love this. I was like, this is great. And I was watching, like, the videos and, like, the earlier episodes, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm invested in the Bucky ship, but when they're like, we can't give you the loan, I'm like, man, that's their parents. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I really give a shit about this goddamn boat.
And, like, I think the implication, and I feel like this is that they died during the blip. His parents. Or at least one of them did.
Yeah, I could, well, because she says, his sister says she was alone, like, during it. So, like, it makes me think, like, the problem is that, like, Sam probably always had money coming in, you know, because he's been a soldier. And then he disappears for 5 years when she has, like, very young children. So that's probably what made the money tight. And then, you know, like, plus before then, Sam is also a war criminal, so he can't come home.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me that Team Captain America became war criminals and couldn't go to America until Infinity War.
What is it? I think, and then, I could see where people don't like Sharon and, like, her character. But, like, we have to remember, she did all of this shit for them, and then she couldn't go back home, and she was probably stuck there for 5 years, unlike them.
Yeah, and Marco. Well, actually, technically, it's been longer than 5 years for her.
They say she was blipped, but I don't believe it.
She was. Oh, they did say she got snapped?
They say that, but I can't see why it makes sense for the character to be blipped, and also be the power broker.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
unless because this takes months on end,
well,
like maybe when she came back, she just immediately became the power broker.
Well, because she is 2 years before the snap.
That's true.
And then, how long are we post-snap?
Like 6-ish months.
That's kind of funny to me because it's been 2 years since that movie.
The only thing I could think of...
We're still not even a year back.
The only thing I could think of, and I really do think she shouldn't have been snapped, is... Okay. Is that the 2 years she became the power broker, when the snap happened, someone took her place, and then when she came back, they're just like, here's your job back.
I think it's probably... I agree with you. I don't think she actually was snapped. I think it's sort of like she was under, like, you know, like underground.
Because that and, like, she was anonymous.
Yeah. Like, it's not... People didn't be like, oh, let's go talk to Sharon, the power broker. It's, let's talk to the power broker. I'm sure maybe a few people knew, but...
Yeah.
And what better cover than...
Yeah, what up?
How long after... Actually, no, I think the movie does say it, I don't remember. How long after the blip was Spider-Man?
That one was the summer, so the fight took place in October.
Oh, okay.
So technically, this shit all happened before Far From Home? That's weird.
But that's because Sony just likes to release their shit.
Oh, okay, so that by that logic, when Far From Home happened, Wanda's already a wanted criminal.
Wanda, hold on.
Already held a town hostage.
She's not a wanted criminal at the end.
Alright, say what you will about Hayward. He was a bad person. I would have some beef if a whole town in New Jersey... I highly doubt the whole town forgave her.
No, I don't think the town... I think she's a criminal in that town, and they will kill her the next time they see...
She just can't go to Westview, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I feel like she can't go to New Jersey, at least.
Probably New Jersey, sure.
She held a town hostage. She played the game of life with real humans. She was playing The Sims.
Wait, is that town in an actual place?
Yeah.
Yeah, New Jersey, Westview.
New Jersey?
Yeah, that's a real town she just took over.
Yeah, it was just
everyone in like her little fantasy world lives there, and they just have to deal with whatever she wanted to do.
And now Agatha's also living there.
Yeah, and like Vision possessed some guy, and they remember everything. The guy immediately started crying. He's like, she won't let us do what we want. And it's like, she's holding like 1,000 people just like to be like, hey, today it's Halloween. And you just have to...
That's crazy, yeah.
It's Halloween.
But yeah.
Like, I don't think Team Captain America at the end of Civil War should have been hunted for their crimes. I do kind of think Wanda should get questioned. She kind of deserves to hide in a cabin in the middle of nowhere. They're gonna throw her in jail.
Listen, she was sad. You have to...
Her robot husband died.
Exactly.
How I think the show should have ended is once everything like came together, White Vision shows up.
That would have been funny if she's just like, you know what, maybe I'll just do this next time, like
How long
smaller
did she do
scale.
it for?
Weeks. Yeah, because it went on for a while before they even knew what was happening. They were just like, oh, everyone who walks near the town fucking disappears. And then they were like, hey, look, there's a TV signal. Hey, look, Wanda Maximoff is in there. The dead Avenger is also here.
Wanda, you know, the Avenger that could have possibly beaten Thanos.
Could she really?
Yeah.
She held him back.
No, she was literally about to break him before they got, like, the warship to, like, destroy.
Oh, yeah, she was, like, crushing him at the end of Endgame, because, like, she jumps down, she's like, you took everything from me, in this great line, because it's him from the past, he's like, I don't even know who you are, and she goes, you will. Rips all his armor off, and is, like, crushing him.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
she was soloing him.
No.
She was
That's so fun.
pissed.
So
And
cool.
Captain Marvel couldn't even do that.
That's insane.
And she's supposed to be the strongest.
Wanda was about to end the battle. If Thanos didn't have his spaceship, Tony wasn't gonna die because she was gonna crush him to death.
Like, literally?
Wait, hold on.
No, I just want to point this out. If Captain Marvel was actually on Earth when the war happened,
Yeah, this bitch caused Tony to die.
Tony wouldn't have died.
Hold on.
All because Captain Marvel went to go
hold
save
on.
other planets.
But then, what? When they like went back in time and shit, why didn't they just say, hey, like Wanda, like this time we're gonna?
Oh, she was dead. She had to get re-snapped.
Yeah,
That's why. So, like, when they snapped everyone back, she's
Then
like...
it was too late. You couldn't go back before. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then,
Damn.
like, they were just like...
How
then
did she get her powers?
The
Mind-
retcon is she always had them, but the Mind Stone, one of the Infinity Stones, enhanced them. So that's why she was able to break Infinity Stones with her powers and even hold them back.
Which is probably how they're gonna explain mutant Gene.
Right.
'Cause
She's not that strong now, though, right? Because
No, she is. She's
she
stronger.
doesn't have the stone anymore. I assume.
No,
No.
she never had it. It's
Oh.
they literally just like basically
No, they just
were like,
enhance your powers.
touch this.
Oh,
That's how her brother got his
And then,
powers.
gotcha. Okay.
So like,
Gotcha.
remember when we were watching it and like, I don't know if you remember like that staff that like it opened up and it was like a yellow light. That's the Mind Stone,
Okay.
which is what Vision had in his head.
Right.
So that like basically like maxed out her power.
Gotcha.
And then after all that, that's when she did the Westview thing, which she essentially just put 1,000 people on autopilot,
Right.
which is like, even Agatha said it, she's like, your magic is literally
Kinda
just
fucked.
doing it on its own.
Yeah.
That's a little fucky-wucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wanda's strong.
Damn.
She is the strongest character so far in the MCU period.
She could easily beat anyone.
And all she gets, mind you, is a TV show.
I know. Why does
That at best is
though-
good.
Well, like, I will say her and Vision, phenomenal in that show. It's just everyone else is kind of mid.
Yeah.
Like, I like Wanda. She's
So
cool.
Yeah.
I'd say
Did you know she's
hold on.
supposed
I
to
would
be
say
in-
I'd
Yeah.
say Agatha and Monica were pretty good. Everybody else.
Monica was cool, and Agatha was pretty good. Do you know she's supposed to be, like, 18 in Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
Which, in canon, is only
That's 2015. So
3 years ago from this Wanda.
But she's 21 in.
About, yeah. Good for her.
Yeah.
has kids at
'Cause, like,
21.
it-
Still looks good.
I was like mad confused
Because technically it's 2023.
because those are
But she
actually
was
her.
blipped for 5 of those
Right,
years.
but that means she didn't age though.
No, not at all.
That's
So
just-
she's only aged 3 years
Right.
and whatever time
So
she was hanging
those
out.
kids were hers, right?
No, they're
Oh, she made
constructs.
them.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're not real
That-
because they die at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Because she turns off the.
Oh.
However, she is kind of a bit crazy and starts hearing them in her head.
But she did hear them. Her witch persona heard them at the end, so it's like maybe they are real. They're just somewhere else.
Right.
Because they did think the kids were real. Like the government was like, yeah, those are real kids. She probably just kidnapped. And then they're like, oh, they died. Because they weren't real.
So, anyways,
Wanda powerful.
so
It's that too. Both these main characters also got snapped.
yeah. So I have two favorite scenes just to go back to this one.
Mm-hmm.
I really like there were the one you mentioned. I think it was episode 4, but I could be wrong. Oh, the Wakanda scene.
Oh, with Bucky getting unbrainwashed? Oh my god, that scene is moving.
I love the Wakanda scene. I love I love the fight with John Walker in episode 5.
Oh, that's the best fight in the show for me.
Because even with the super soldier serum, he still couldn't do it.
Yep.
I love the ending of 4. I love the training montage that Falcon has.
I love when Cap shows up and kicks everyone's ass.
Because I watch it with the subtitles. I don't know if you watch it with the subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say Falcon anymore. It says Cap. And it's just like, oh!
So he is.
And then when it goes to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, I'm like, oh!
I think for me, my favorite scene in the whole show is easily Sam's speech in the last episode.
That's
about
really
how he knows
good.
people are gonna hate him for it, and I'm like, this is literally the show addressing and like acknowledging the concern of like it's not Chris Evans anymore, and it's like, no, it's not. It's someone else. It's someone different. And then you're like, and it totally deserves to be this person. Like, not gonna lie, when he first gave it to Sam in Endgame, I'm like, listen, I like Sam. Kind of feel like, from what I saw, that should have been Bucky's. Kind of feels like Sam is like his buddy at the VA and Bucky's his best friend. But after watching this show, I'm like, no, he made the right choice. I'm like, that's Captain America. Like,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, and then the Isaiah Bradley scene.
Oh,
just like
when,
all
like he gets the statue.
in episode 5 and in episode 6, both scenes perfect.
Just everything with Isaiah Bradley is fucking god tier.
Get out of my house!
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. It fucking throws it. I'm like, oh my god, this grandpa can rip your spine out.
Oh, I cannot wait to see more of this character. And we know he was Black Cap. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. He
was an African American Captain America.
He was an African American Captain America
during Korean War.
Say black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's black. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He was.
Black Cap. That's what he called him before I didn't know his name.
He was a Black Captain America
who got arrested for doing the same.
who got arrested for doing the same thing because they wanted it to be wiped, because the U.S. government wanted it to be this way over everything else, and it was kind of sucked. And what was the other?
Spent 30 years in prison.
Yeah, he
They
spent
had to
30.
fake his death to get him out. The
But-
Black Captain America. He spent, because he was Captain America in the Korean War, or he was a super soldier.
Oh, was it that guy that they met?
The
in,
old
like,
guy.
Yeah.
Because what he did was, like, there were, like, allies behind enemy lines, and he went and saved them. And Steve did that in the first Captain America movie. And for Steve's trouble, he got promoted and ran his own platoon. And Isaiah Bradley got sent to a secret prison where he got tested for 30 years.
To be fair, that is accurate to real life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's if anything, that is a little,
Not only
generous.
that, but like that's how they got the other super soldier serum, because they kept trying to suck it out of his blood, and like, and his grandson. I don't know what his grandson's name is, but that's the kid.
He's probably some other superhero.
He's Patriot. They call him Patriot. Yeah, I know all of these Cap names.
Yeah, you got U.S. Agent, Captain America, Falcon, the other Falcon,
The other
Winter
Falcon.
Soldier. He's
Tor.
like the dude who was like, your wings broke, and Sam was like, keep him. He's supposed to be like Falcon after.
He is Falcon afterwards, which I didn't even know until the show happened. I think he's a bitch, but
I mean, he is.
So yes, he doesn't use the wings anymore?
No, he does.
Oh, he does.
He wings and shit. It's just he uses vibranium wings.
for me, it's
the
just
same shit the shield's made out of, and it's like, and he's not a super soldier though, so it's like the wings help.
It's cooler.
Like when he like held up the shield, the wings dug into the ground, and it's like, oh, this is amazing. Like Sam's just a fucking guy,
yeah, he's just a guy.
which makes it so, because Bucky's a super soldier.
Right.
He has the serum in him and a fucking robot arm.
Yeah.
But like Sam is like, I'm a dude.
Yeah.
A highly. Dude, you know what I love too? In the first episode when he lands in the heli, they're like, he's not coming back. What's up? And just punches him.
and like and the thing, like, I guess I don't think we need another Falcon because he still has the wings.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, maybe he doesn't use the wings anymore. He still uses the wings.
I was like, oh, if he doesn't use those fucking wings, I'm gonna be tight.
No, because he has vibranium wings. It's so
I
good.
kind of wish his like suit kind of went over his head.
Yeah,
It
right.
kind of just stops.
That is the one concern everybody has about it.
Why is his head just exposed?
Yeah.
Like even Cap had like a helmet.
So,
Like, and it's not even like, if you want to give the argument like, oh, aerodynamically it makes sense. I'm like, yeah, only because he has a essentially a shaved head but fucking wearing a helmet is more aerodynamic because it can adhere better.
It's smooth, yeah.
Yeah, and then the wind resistance is better off of whatever. It's Marvel. They change the costume every fucking movie anyway.
True. I guarantee
Do you remember
because
Caps
of
in the first Avengers movie? Yikes.
I guarantee you he's gonna have that thing over him in the next movie.
I think it would have been really cool if it like was in the shape of a falcon.
Yep.
Yeah,
then it
that
would-
be kinda good.
You know, because also it's like a
Might look
plane.
a little silly.
Well, like just like pointed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's like, oh, it's like a falcon because
yeah.
like, you know, on planes they used to paint like shark heads and stuff, so it's like, oh, it's literally a falcon flying at you, but it's Cap. I'm shocked there's no fucking Captain America superhero named Eagle. Don't tell me there is. Don't do that to me.
So I'm kidding. No. Anyways, I rate this.
So the guy from episode 2 is Eagle.
Carly Morgenthau comes out from the dead, and she is now Eagle. Anyways, actually, Carly Morgenthau was originally a dude, and so is the Power Broker in the comics. Fun fact.
It's a good switch.
I
mean, Carly's a bad villain no matter what.
Yeah, sure. So Falcon Winter Soldier, I would give it, for me personally, 9.5, only because it has these very minor things to me that isn't really, like, that doesn't affect it, but I'm less... I don't really care too much about U.S. Agent after this, because I would have loved to see him more as a villain.
Yeah.
So, that's me.
For me, I give it an 8. I think this is probably one of the best MCU show, like anything to just have character moments, because like
Me too.
majority of this show is characters talking, which is like really good, because like, don't get me wrong, I love watching people beat the shit out of each other, but I have to like the motivation behind it, otherwise it's just mindless action.
Exactly.
And I don't like the motivation behind it. I don't like the villain, and they basically I like John Walker, but like they fight him once, otherwise all their interactions with him are talking. So I really like all that stuff. I like the fights, but they're just kind of mindless to me. I don't like the villain at all, which sucks because that's a lot of the plot too. And I like the side character. Sharon's cool. I kind of like how she's just like, fuck the rules now. I'm like, it's more interesting than being a goody two-shoes. And
Like the
Zemo
fact-
is god tier.
The
He's
fact-
not even a villain, and he's a good guy, and he's a better villain than this villain.
My thought is they're building Sharon to be a bad guy, and I cannot wait to see what it is.
I think it's really funny that they fucking attempted to make us think Bucky was gonna shoot Zemo in the face. One of the first clips of this show we ever saw was him dropping the bullets out of his hand in front of Zemo. So when he did that, I'm like, he's not gonna shoot him. I'm like, it was Sam pulling the shield out of the tree, and then Bucky, Zemo, drop the bullets. I'm like, he's not shooting him.
No.
The bullets on his other hand.
They should not have revealed that scene.
But it's so fun. It's just like, because that trailer literally had like 5 scenes from the show, and that happened to be one of them. And I'm like, that's how Zemo's arc ends in this show. So the whole time I'm like, yeah, go ahead. You spoiled it a year ago.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, that is all I got for that. However,
It was a great show. I'm looking forward to Captain America 4.
me too. I cannot wait. Oh, this isn't on. I forgot about that.
Why is the second picture in the second row just Bucky very like intently looking at us?
I don't know.
Will the Falcon Winter Soldier ...
Will they?
Will they? I apologize.
Do. We're segueing.
Marvel's Avengers. Marvel's Avengers, the best option for MCU suits. Did you guys know in Avengers Endgame you can see the power gauntlet clip through itself? When Thanos says, I am inevitable, you can actually see the fingers go into the palm. Like the bottom of it, because it's just, it fucked up. Which is funny, because like, they've been hitting it so hard, but once you look at it, you're like, yikes, how did no one check?
So
like, this is a
anyways.
pretty fucking pivotal scene here, guys.
I'm just gonna show it off here, really quickly. It says PlayStation Now, Marvel's Avengers, Borderlands 3, and The Long Dark are on PlayStation Now. So, a step in the right direction. However, it should have really just been PS Plus, not PlayStation.
I was so excited for this game.
We both were.
Yeah, and neither of us own it. Well, you own it.
No, correction. I have
do?
PlayStation Now.
That's right.
Oh. So until now, you didn't own it. Now you do.
Yeah. I own it for 3 months. Anyways, Sean Iskeg. I'm sorry if I unpronounce your thing. And by the way,
It's not gonna.
I don't think he mind. We pronounce enough Japanese names
I was
right. We can
gonna
get
say-
an English one
I was
wrong.
gonna say I don't think he's gonna watch this video.
anyways,
Imagine he tweets out, he's like, at Gamearena, glad you did your fucking research.
Anyways.
He's pronouncing it phonetically.
it's pronounced Eskaig. Anyways,
It's a fucking username. My last name is Daniels.
Anyways, I do just want to give a shout out to GameSpot, Polygon.
Shout out to whoever's website we decided
Yeah.
to trudge
Shout out
on.
to everybody. The
Also,
whole planet. Just
shout out to Spawnwave because this is where I get most of my news from that we talk about.
I was literally hoping you were like, shout out to today's sponsor. And I was like,
Shout out to today's sponsor, Audible.
VPN.
Audible.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, all the Trinity.
Raid Shadow Legends. Anyways.
Do you think I could get one video sponsored 3 times? I'm gonna submit one to all 3 different companies.
Oh my god, I so hope so. Okay.
Welcome back, Sean.
So anyways,
Please, for the love of God, work on The Last of Us. No one wants to.
he was a cinematic animator for Last of Us and Uncharted 4. However, he was the game director of Lost Legacy, which I don't know how that did. And he was the creative director of Marvel's Avengers. And they were still putting out expansions.
And he fucking dipped.
And he's gone.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they stopped doing stuff with that game. I thought it was dead. Like, I hate because, like, it has cool costumes, but I'm like, eh.
I really like its story.
I don't know. The only thing I know about its story is that fucking Cap is, like, on the moon.
Yeah.
Is that the only game you worked on with him?
Yeah.
With Square. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
One
imagine.
and done. He said, I am not working on FF16.
Well, he was an American
Oh,
team
sure.
guy, so
He's
he would have
Square
worked on
directly.
Tomb Raider 4.
Yeah, the only other game they make. Square, American developer? I don't think so.
They have an American team.
I know, but it's just
Yeah,
funny
but
because
it's-
like,
But all of their-
it's the Final Fantasy guys,
Yeah, their blockbusters come from Japan. That's just.
and then the American team. Just
But like the thing is like their American team has Tomb Raider, which like most of them under a month go 50% off.
Yeah.
Marvel's Avengers, which is the only one that's probably done. It's probably done the best, but
But then
that's not saying much.
But then overseas, you've got Final Fantasy.
Hold on, I wasn't
remakes.
done.
Oh, okay.
Just Cause.
They're not. They don't use that properly.
No, I'm not.
It doesn't count.
No, I just wanted to. I just want to say the rest of them, just to show how irrelevant they are.
You've already proven it.
Yeah.
Life is Strange.
Again, isn't that like a 4-year-old video game?
These 4 are so irrelevant compared to Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, even Kingdom Hearts.
I was gonna say what we will about it. The series moves units.
They have plenty of other.
If
great
Kingdom
titles.
Hearts gets at D23, I think.
The Bravely series and Octopath series. The
Though we don't know
World
what to
End With
name
You.
this series.
Wait, what did you say?
They
World
just
End With You.
remembered what
World
it
Ends
is.
With You. Technically, Nier, right?
Also near.
This is true.
Not even
This is
technically
a publisher.
Yeah.
There you go.
They also
They own
own,
rights to Nier.
technically, Super Mario RPG.
I mean, yeah, but
Legend of the Seven Star Streamer.
Yep.
yeah,
Gino.
they own a specific.
They own
Only
Gino.
that. They own
Yeah.
that in
Not the
original
franchise,
characters.
but that-
Chrono Trigger, the
Chrono
Chrono
Trigger,
series.
Chrono series.
Just gonna put it out there that
all 20 of the different Final Fantasy sub-series.
Also, a couple of Xeno games.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah, a
Xenosaga?
Xeno game. Gears.
those years. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, yeah, Gears though.
Anyways,
Bamco.
Yeah.
anyways, does this hurt Square? No. Does this hurt Crystal Dynamics?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Does this hurt Square? That's like asking if someone dripping in China affects Malaysia. Not really.
Right. Oh, that was good.
I'm gonna be
That was
honest, I
good.
don't think Square knows what Crystal Dynamics does, and I don't think they mind. Because they could probably...
I don't know. That was their big. Hold on. This was their one of their big selling points of their 2019
like they don't
thing.
care.
Don't forget, Square is the #1 company at hemorrhaging money and still surviving.
That's true. They are.
I think they're fine.
Their whole place would have gone bankrupt.
They have Nomura. They think they're okay for now.
Yeah. Okay. So E3 2021, baby. Let's talk about it because that's also kind of a segue. So let's talk about some E3 stuff. By the way, hopefully I will be live throughout all of E3.
You know, my ears still ring true when Kyle first moved here. It's like, yo, we can watch E3 on the big TV. COVID.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking
right?
dashed our hopes away. Even though Nintendo does online. I'm not mad.
No.
No, now everybody's doing online.
I'm disappointed.
Hold on. Paid.
It's fine. E3 is in August and just sporadically.
Content.
It wasn't even E3.
It's just developers putting in directs.
Pretty much.
It's nice to have E3 at least. Well, I don't really care.
I'm happy to be disappointed centralized. You know what we get? We get a Scott the Woz video. That's what we get.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah! Alright, fuck. Falcon and Winter Soldier gets 4 knee slaps. There we go.
There we go.
Scott Wozniak has figured it out.
Anyways, so originally the plans when E3 was going to be announced, it was going to be there were going to be stuff behind a paywall.
That's not actually true.
No,
like, cause people reported on that.
Yeah.
But they said that's completely untrue.
So then they were just like, "Are you serious? We have never planned that once."
Yeah, but like, there's no proof that they are saying that. There are just people saying, "Yeah, they're totally doing that." It's like, you know, that's not really. That's not anything. I could say that. I could say, "Hey, somebody's gonna." They said they're throwing all their money away, throwing it in the ocean. And it's just like, oh god, guys, like.
Oh, the best of gaming.
Let's go schedule.
Wouldn't it be great if they were like, hey guys, for an hour we're going to show trailers from 2020 because, listen, we need this just as much as you do.
Okay. I know the games came out already, but
hey.
So, E3 has officially been announced again. I cannot wait to watch E3 with all of you because it is the one reason why I keep you guys around. Otherwise, I would throw you guys to the wayside.
We've been on thin ice all year.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are the reason I'm going to kill that fucking cat.
That's why he's saying it. He hasn't got his E3 fix since 2019. Can you believe the last time we commented on anything about E3, it was Breath of the Wild 2?
Exactly.
From Nintendo, essentially. Because then we have 2 years later.
That was the last time there was an E3.
That's what I mean. Like that. As for this channel, chronologically, that's the last thing E3 gave us.
So who is going to be at E3? We don't know if they're all going to have events or if they're just going to be with other people, like, because, you have the bigger companies doing their stuff. I would assume that all of these guys are going to have conferences, otherwise.
I agree, because if they said, like, hey, we're partnering with them, like, they're probably going to have some kind of, like, event thing, like a big thing somewhere.
Konami, Warner Bros, and
Capcom is hype, only because Battle Network didn't continue, so.
Thank you for mentioning that. We'll talk about what we expect from them. We got Nintendo. We got Xbox. Ubisoft. Take-Two. Parent company of 2K and Rockstar. Capcom. Konami. Warner Brothers. And Koch Media. What do you think Koch Media does? Because I found this out a week ago.
Shitty third-party games?
I don't know. Maybe they I don't know.
This sounds like fucking TV for, like, handbags.
They are the parent company of THQ Nordic.
Oh.
The SpongeBob people?
Yes. The SpongeBob Darksiders people.
So I kind of...
So you were kind of right. Shitty third party.
There you go. Yes, right.
Anyways, Square Enix will also be there.
Oh, I was gonna say what? No, Square. Is it too good for them now?
So
release FF7 remake and suddenly you're doing.
So obviously Bethesda will now be a part of Xboxes. So I'm sure instead of two 3-hour shows, they're gonna have 1 5-hour show.
Oh shit! You're right.
Wait, what?
Well, because Bethesda used to get their own event. but now they're an Xbox thing. They're gonna trim that
Ubisoft,
shit hard.
Xbox, and EA used to all get their own
Wait,
events.
this is good. Well, it's only gonna be 2 hours, but Xbox is gonna actually have video games.
That's true.
They're not gonna have to put a car on stage.
That's true.
You're welcome.
So-
You're welcome, Microsoft.
Before we go into any
Warner Brothers. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What are they gonna do? Announce a fucking Scooby-Doo game? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Gotham Knights will look like a
Gotham
PS4 game.
So we have Ubisoft Forward on the 12th. Hopefully this is the only thing on the 12th because myself will not be around on the 12th. So I'm very hoping Nintendo's not going to be around because otherwise I cancel all of my plans and we're watching it.
Hell yeah.
So
Well, Nintendo usually likes to go last.
Yeah, that's true.
no. My hope is that Nintendo, like normal, is just going to be on Thursday. Or is going to be on Tuesday. So that's the hope.
Big T for
We got
Nintendo.
the PC gaming show, which why?
Yeah, the Future Game Show. Isn't that
Future
all of this?
game show, which
It's a sister broadcast of the PC gaming show.
that's bad.
Combine it. Why are we doing this? Steam again. Why isn't Steam just with the computer shit?
and then
Is it too big for
Steam
their-
next
Don't
fat.
understand
Okay, whatever.
it.
Anyways, who cares? The people that have announced anything is shit.
Why did they use a picture of Death Stranding?
I don't know. Anyways, let's just go in reverse order. What is Coach Media gonna show? Okay, never mind.
All right. Please
Okay, we're gonna go Coach Media
Alright.
up to Xbox, Square Enix, Nintendo. So first of all,
You're gonna really diss
Hold on.
Konami and Capcom like that?
are they on there?
Yeah.
No. I said Coach Media going back.
Oh, okay.
Reverse order to Xbox, then Square.
Oh, I
Hold
see.
on.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be better to just make a different video on E3 specifically?
No.
Wait, it's more
Why?
content though.
Yeah.
It's not news. Now it's speculation.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we're speculating on the news.
Oh dear.
Okay.
This isn't going to take that long.
alright.
Probably.
Okay.
Although Nintendo's there.
7:57. Mark it down.
I'll keep.
Wait, hold
keep
on.
it
I'll get the timer.
You get the timer. Tell me when you got this. I love this.
All right, go. Clock's ticking. All right, gamers. What do we expect? Neil, Coach Media.
Coach Media, what are you doing?
Oh, hold on. What do they do again?
They
The
are
SpongeBob game that
Oh,
we
yeah.
played.
they
that didn't
are
wanna
THQ
save.
Nordic. They are
What has THQ Nordic done other than
They are
THQ
Darksiders.
Darksiders?
And SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
And other shows that got
The
video
duality of
games.
man. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what else they do.
I think.
I
they're
don't
gonna
think
have-
they know.
I think they're gonna have a new SpongeBob game, because I'm assuming the other one did well. I don't
I
know.
hope.
And then they're
I
gonna have a
hope.
new Darksiders because they went through trouble of naming themselves.
I think they're
I assume they'll
gonna.
have
I think we're gonna get a crossover. I think we're gonna get SpongeBob X Darksiders.
Oh my god! Let's go.
So I'm gonna be honest. I expect 0 from SpongeBob.
Damn, that's
sad.
half of their fucking.
Yeah, like-
their fucking
As
income.
far as-
That's a pretty.
However,
that's a pretty big statement.
I do expect Darksiders 4 to be announced with Strife as the main character, who's the 4th one that we haven't gotten a game from, along with gameplay with a release date of spring next year.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought Darksiders 4 was already out.
It's called. Well, they have one. They have like a weird like side game
I'll be honest. I don't know what Darksiders
called
is.
Darksiders Genesis.
I know what the
Why?
covers
So
look
it's
like.
based. Okay, so it's basically
Hack and slash.
you take Christianic religion. You mix it with Zelda,
Okay.
and then for the 3rd one, you also mix Dark Souls.
Alright, when was the last? When did 3 come out?
Yes.
2019?
Oh shit. Oh,
Really?
I thought
Yeah.
it was like an old game. That's why
No.
I've never heard of it. But apparently,
I could have
it came
sworn
out
this
2
was a
years ago.
2016. The
Yeah,
series
yeah,
is
that's what I.
the
No.
series is dead, and one guy on YouTube who might be racist is really into it kind of series.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought.
All right, Coach Media.
Coach Media. So now we
I'm
got the
expecting
order.
a SpongeBob game.
If we get SpongeBob, I'll nut. I will physically nut. I will nut on
I'll
camera.
hold you to that. But like,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
Now you have to. It's on camera.
We will like proof.
Wait, I've already said I will die on.
Video proof.
I said I'll die on camera. So
He's gonna die on stream it.
me and Aaron Hansen.
Ad revenue.
You put an ad. Today's funeral is sponsored by NordVPN.
Oh God, I hope so.
Dollar Shave Club. Even the dead need a shave.
All right,
Anyway.
Warner Bros.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, The Next Generation,
My
Gotham
hopes.
Knights, Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, DC Supergirls 2 DLC.
Damn, he did everything.
Fucking, y'all think you weren't gonna get an answer.
Okay. I'm assuming you got nothing.
Scoop the
Neil.
video game?
I'm assuming you've got nothing, Neil.
No, after that, what else could I have?
Yeah, indeed.
So I think we're gonna get probably something on DC.
I want a Looney Tunes fighting game.
Please!
Space Jam 2, the fighting game.
God.
Oh my god,
They should make a
please.
2K Space Jam, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Wait!
yay, make it happen.
Brained. Okay.
EA makes Space Jam, and EA Space Jam, I forgive you.
Wait a minute! Their game is named. Wait, isn't it named NBA Jam? No, it's named NBA Live.
I think they do have a game called NBA Jam.
Oh, that's
They
so.
do.
like on the Genesis.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they do.
Space Jam.
Okay. I'm thinking probably the two games that were shown, which are
Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad.
Gotham Knights Suicide Squad.
Is it actually?
I'm thinking-
Squad?
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. Really?
No, that's a really the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
I'm
That was
thinking.
really the title.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I thought you just made that up.
No, that's
I'm thinking.
unfortunately that's the dumbass name they went with it.
I'm thinking we might get a teaser for Injustice 3.
Dude, that's like a light novel title. Like, let me just explain the plot
Suicide
in
Squad
the
kills
title.
All right, he's kind of joking. I really will ejaculate the minute Injustice 3 happens.
No, I think we might get a little teaser of Injustice 3.
Oh, are they gonna suck the tip, please?
How long has it been since Mortal Kombat? Isn't it usually a certain amount of years after?
2.
Is that,
This year it's actually been out for 2 years, and it's been 4 fucking years since Injustice 2, and that's how long it was between.
No!
1 and 2?
Yeah, but we had a trailer in between all that. We have lots of trailers in between all that, so. And they
Not
really
looking
fucking
too
like
hot.
Injustice.
I could see something.
They gave it
really?
story DLC.
I could see a little thing where it's just like DC Superhero Girls is out now. Like, you know how Nintendo Directs do like this is out now, go play it, and it's like 30 seconds. The other thing that I think we're gonna see here, because Sony's not showing up, is the Harry Potter game. I think that will be the big point of this.
Didn't that get delayed till like next year or something?
It was always supposed to come out till next year.
Oh, okay.
Just want to say, they made the Injustice 2 trailer for me, because they didn't just have Batman and Superman fight, they had Supergirl fight and The Flash.
And The Flash.
Did that for me.
Did that for me.
They did.
So
I don't care, I don't even want gameplay. Cinematic CG, that's all I want.
That's all I
Just
want.
tell me it's coming.
like I could definitely
Title.
see if they want to be like the
A 3. I just think I'll immediately fucking know what it means.
If everybody just wants to copy Nintendo and they just want to do and just one more thing, it's gonna be Injustice 3.
Could you imagine
already?
the 3? You get hype and it's a remake of Mortal Kombat 3.
I will hang myself. I'm gonna be so mad. I would be pissed.
All right.
It's 3.
3.
Mortal Kombat 30th anniversary. You are going to see a man's soul leave his body.
Next up, as long as we're done talking about this,
Yeah.
Konami. What are we expecting?
A pachinko game.
Yeah. You know, okay, but like imagine a new Castlevania.
I was actually gonna say, I'm thinking, people got really hyped over Smash Bros. And what happens after everyone gets hyped over a Smash Bros.
And the thing about if Konami's willing to throw their name into the ring like this, they've got to have something. What else do they have other than
Frogger!
Yu-Gi-Oh! 2022 on the Switch.
Oh my God!
Frogger!
Yeah,
Frogger! Come on, Neil, join us! Frogger!
It's like poggers.
I know.
Because they've already said, they've already pretty much stated they're not making another
I
Metal
think
Gear
Doom
game.
took some IQ away from us. I think we left some higher brain functions at the door. I don't think we picked them up.
I don't think we're seeing anything Metal Gear, especially.
Oh no, man. Metal Gear Survive 2.
No. They said after Survive they're pretty much not gonna do anything.
That's not happening.
He shot that.
And their other thing is Contra.
I mean, come on.
And Contra had a game on the Switch a couple of years ago. I highly doubt anything's happening.
Battletoads.
Yeah, there's more likely that'll happen than Contra. I'm gonna be honest.
Battletoads too.
Yeah, that's more likely.
So, I think we're getting a new Castlevania. I think something Castlevania related would be able to be announced.
Yu-Gi-Oh 2021 or
I could definitely see it. I could definitely see it. However, just being the phone game just in case if it's not. I don't know if the phone game is out here. It might just be Japan. They might just announce it
for Castlevania.
There was a rumor they were going to remake Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, they could show up with that. Huh.
Or they could just put all the collection on like a PS5 game.
That's
because
true.
The collection's on a PS3 game,
Yeah.
and then they released 2 more canon games.
Yeah, they wouldn't really have to do anything because
Yeah, because
the game's already done.
So,
yeah.
What, you port 2 PS2 games, 1 PS1 game, and a PS3 game, and a PS4 game, and a PSP game? That's what Peace Walker is.
Yeah.
And they already ported it to the PS3, so...
Yeah.
Just put 6... Oh, and... Metal Gear Solid 3, the re-release, had Metal Gear 1 and 2 on it, so there you go. There's all 8 games.
Yeah.
You really want to throw in Revengeance and Ghost and Portable Ops? There you go, make it 10.
Yep.
So I'm good with that. Capcom.
Come Cap.
Mega Man.
Battle Network.
So the problem with
Please.
Capcom
7
is we
open
know
world hack and slash now.
we know. So we know
In the
like
vein of Mega Man X8.
so we've seen like the leak, the whole like big Capcom leak thing. We kind of know what's up.
Capcom leak.
We talked about it.
Did we?
Long time. That was like
That was like October.
Yeah.
You're lucky to get a month out of me.
But to be fair though, not everything that like Capcom
Was leaked.
Yeah.
So Battle Network could happen. What?
I don't know. You go.
I was gonna say Battle Network Collection could happen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked. It's its year. They're gonna show up at E3. I think they're gonna show up with something new. My hat, other than Resident Evil, because I think they're gonna show more Resident Evil, maybe DLC for 8 if they're so inclined.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I forgot that's Capcom.
Is I think the big thing is gonna be they're gonna start to show Street Fighter. They're probably going to show the last DLC character for Street Fighter 5. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw 6.
What would you want more? A remake of 1? Of Mega Man Battle Network 1? Or Mega Man Battle Network 7?
7.
Yeah?
Yeah.
7. 1 technically has a remake anyway.
Oh, okay.
That had some quality life changes.
So would you rather have 7 or the collection?
The collection.
Really?
Yeah, because I just want a legal, easy way to play all the games. Because I don't need a new game. It'd be amazing to have one. But
you
like,
just want
there's already 6. I'm pretty happy with it. But
I see.
yeah, it's the one reason. So on the day of the anniversary, they put out happy anniversary and stuff, and then the Japanese one of the people who work at Capcom was we ask. We're asking you guys for patience. And they Capcom actually took it down, his message. So clearly, because he was saying it, he's it's because of what's going on in the world and stuff. It's just not. So I think they probably didn't want him to say that part. I imagine. But he was because of that, it's we don't really have anything right now. But
okay.
Let's be patient.
So E3 will be a little teaser.
It'll come.
There will be something. There will be something.
They remade all of the other ones, and they're pretty successful.
Yeah. I mean, give some love to a side series that maybe didn't get enough of its first round. It's a safer investment. The market for it's already there.
And it's games are recently have gained a lot of popularity, especially people have kind of like the Pokemon card, people are just randomly getting into it because the fans of Battle Network are now hitting their early to mid 20s. And that's usually the age where you start reminiscing about your childhood.
Exactly.
So that's why,
suddenly it's getting big. And then, you find out, my one friend's getting really into Battle Network. Why don't I try it out?
Exactly.
Like,
So it's like
you're that for us. You're
Exactly.
literally like our like gateway.
yeah. So like the people that age are now the people who played it when they were kids are now old enough to like reminisce, and so now like it's
And then-
gaining a lot of popularity again.
Some like traction
So-
and clout like online. So like that
Yeah,
way it's
exactly.
like in the
So it's
Like
like,
the
this is the
talking
perfect
sphere.
time to do it.
this is it. And like Kyle was saying, the other ones did good. The classic collection, the X
They all
collection,
do good.
the
so.
Zero collection.
Like 11 also did really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it's like what's the
It was
next
one of
big
the
Mega Man
fastest
series?
selling Mega Man
Yeah,
games
and
in the
it's still-
series.
It's still selling well. The game came out like years ago.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago.
2018.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So
It's like other than Battle Network, what is the next Mega Man series?
it's okay. So
Like
I mean,
fucking
Just coming out with like
Legends?
X9.
That's 2 games.
there's Legend and Star Force.
Yeah, it's like, but are those bigger than Battle Network? Like Battle Network got 6 games.
Battle
Legends
Network
got
was-
2.
Yeah, Battle Network was huge. I mean, 4 is like top. It's like the second most selling Mega Man game of all time.
Yeah, so clearly it was
Battle
not
Network is
small.
Huge. It had like an anime, it had toys, it had everything.
It also had a GameCube spin-off, which is
Yeah.
horrible. But
It did, yeah. But, like the thing is, like, if people like when people talk about the collection or whatever, the question is like, oh, do you include Star Force or something? Because Star Force game sold horribly, especially the last. The first one sold okay, and then it got worse and worse.
so that way, it's like they might
So
not
it's
be
like-
able to sell their own
Yeah,
collection
because like I don't think anyone has as much nostalgia for something like Star Force
as they
compared
do
to
for Battle Network.
Battle Network. So it's like Star Force is hard because Legends has a very similar problem where it's like it's only 2 games, 3 if you count Tron Bond. It's like how do
And
you
like,
sell
did a lot of
this?
people really play them? That's
Right.
the reason Legends 3 never came out.
Yeah, especially as you look at the games, they don't seem like visually they don't age that well either.
Yeah, so it's like
that's hard to
it's
sell.
like sprites like look good.
Yeah,
every
no matter
year.
what, you know, it's like,
Like even fucking NES sprites still look kind of good.
yeah.
The 3D does not age well.
No, not especially that kind of 3D.
Sprites age like fine wine,
Yeah.
and 3D ages like milk.
Yeah, so it's gonna be tough to like sell it like those like whatever's left after Battle Network. That's the last big Mega Man. That's
Just
it.
re-release the collection.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I want Battle Network because I'd buy it because then
I would buy it
it'd
too.
be easier for me to play.
The only other thing I could probably state is probably nothing from any of their other franchises because I think this is going to be very heavily resi.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, I would
Unless they decide that I announce X9, which I could see.
Which would be pretty.
that'd be fucking. I would shit and come if they
I could
said
s-
they were going to remake either 4 or Code
I
Veronica.
thought they were already remaking 4.
I think they are, but it's like it's not next in the lineup.
Yeah.
Like next would be Code Veronica.
Yeah, and then
Which is interesting. That's actually the real Resident Evil.
I don't
Resident Evil 3 is a side game.
yeah,
I don't
I've seen-
think they're gonna announce any remakes this year. I just
Yeah,
think they're gonna
probably.
stick to what
probably
they're
because they have already
doing.
like
8 coming.
But
Probably also for VR, but I think X9 it could be seen like the Mega Man X9.
That'd be fucking dope.
yeah, if they choose that over Battle Network, I would burn them down. So.
No, I don't think they're choosing it over it. I just think it's
Yeah,
this was ready now.
Yeah.
Battle Network collection wasn't.
Yeah.
How cool
Yeah.
would it be if they got to X10? 'Cause
Yeah, that
they
would
went
be
X.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
you know, like one thing I've been seeing.
If they didn't
people-
name it Cross, I'd kill like
Yeah,
X
X.
X
Like
X.
one thing that I've seen people kind of complain about with 8 Resi 8 is that like because you know how like you have like Mr. X or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Like Lady Dim whatever.
Dimitrescu or whatever.
Yeah, isn't scared, and it's like
Yeah, but I
understandably,
want
right?
her to
Because,
step
like,
on me.
Yeah, but it's like
So like
those
instead
are
of
the
being
horror
like,
games.
"Ooh," you're like, ah!
Yeah.
You're like, ah! Like when you die, like you're not supposed to be like, oh, fuck! You're supposed
I'm
to be
not
like,
gonna lie.
I
I'm not
got
gonna lie.
cutscene.
If I do ever stream or play that, I'm definitely just gonna turn around just for the lulz. Step on me, just like
I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I like Resident Evil 7 and 2, but I don't know. It's just not poking me.
That's fair.
No,
We-
Battle Network game might do that.
Be good with
You know
Capcom.
what would? Injustice 3. Yeah, I'm good.
Take Two. My guess is just gonna be literally sports game. It's just gonna be EA, like EA's thing where it's normally just sports game, and then maybe one thing that isn't, but it's still gonna suck.
GTA 6. No.
If GTA 6 got announced, I would kind of be hype.
I have a
I don't
theory,
think it will be though.
another GTA 5 expansion.
I think that's more likely.
I think we're gonna get one called GTA 5 Criminal Edition, and it's just going to be like a complete version of the game at $60.
Oh my dude, this game came out in like what,
2013.
Like my
It's
like
the longest
the
gap of GTA.
So this shit was a launch title.
the thing about it though is that
It came out
they're
the same
selling.
year, but it wasn't on the. It was on the Xbox 360 and PS3. They had to wait a year before
So-
they ported it to next gen with
The-
first person.
The
That's
thing is though is that they're selling. It sells like crazy still
No, they make a shitload of money off
because of
Yeah.
GTA Online.
Yeah,
That's
because you could. There's microtransactions.
hilarious.
So they're not going to change anytime soon.
I forget someone.
Expect Red Dead 3 over that.
There was someone posted a thing. They were like, "Oh, back in the day, an 8-year gap, in 8 years of GTA was GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, and GTA 4. Those are all full 3D games, and it was
Damn.
that's all in an 8-year time span. Now, granted, between 4 and 5 was
32
about
years.
like 5 years of release,
Right.
and it's like now it's been 8 years since 5 came out, and the only game to come out are just different versions of 5.
Right, so all of the that's they did 2 years, then they doubled it to 4, then doubled that to 8. That's
So just
Oh my
expect
god.
Red Dead 3 to come out before that.
And like, don't get me wrong, like 3, Vice City, and San Andreas all look the same. They're just better versions of each other, just like because they're all on the PS2. And then
Yeah.
4 was on the PS3 and Xbox when they first came out, and then 5 came out when they were done.
That's insane because if you think about it, they've not made a next gen like.
Yeah, well, the only game they made was Red Dead 2.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like
They-
I was gonna say GTA game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
PS4 or PS5 and then, or like PS4 and then they have
I just fully expect like higher resed GTA 5 and nothing else from the Rockstar team. They said the parent of 2K, we said sports stuff. The one thing I don't think we're seeing anything Borderlands, but I do just want to say one other thing. I've been hearing little things about I've been looking to. We're almost at 20 minutes.
We are, yeah, 19 and a half minutes.
I've been hearing very small things about a new BioShock.
Yeah, I heard about
That's
that.
been like rumbling around for a while.
It's been rumbling around for like a few months now. I think if you're gonna show a teaser here, I'd be down.
Well, yeah, kind of creepy. Rockstar kind of good games. Make a lot
They're
of
not
games.
Rockstar. That one's 2K.
Oh,
Yeah, BioShock's 2K.
Basketball. people?
Yeah. The basketball
Wasn't it
WWE.
also-
Oh, I guess that's that falls on their shitty
I thought it
sports
was
games.
Irrational Games too.
No, but like the owners of the
Yeah,
rights.
yeah, but they didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't
No.
make it. Okay.
It's like
They
Square
published
and
the
Nier.
game.
Yeah, it's like Square and Nier.
So they own the game.
Yeah.
It's like
Irrational.
EA and like all of their other
Okay.
like it's like EA and Respawn.
But
But they own the rights. Like 2K
Yeah, it's still a
owns
2K
BioShock
game,
and
it's
Borderlands,
just- I get you.
which is what people get hyped about, and which is why like they're actually maybe still in business. Well, other than microtransactions.
do you want to know how tall the script of Red Dead 2 is?
Hall? Yeah, sure.
8 feet. If you stand it up, the whole script of
Yeah.
the game is that tall.
That's just.
That's after being conservative with it. 8 feet tall.
I don't know.
That game took 8 years to make. Red Dead 1 came out in 2010, and they released it in less than a year. They started working on 2, and that game came out in late 2018. So
That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. It's actually interesting because like I think
At least that
you can
game
look up,
works.
like, what games have the longest scripts, and if you look, like if you look at the top 10, it's literally just visual novels and kiseki games. That is it.
Yep.
That is pretty much the entirety of the top 10.
Yep, just VN's Kiseki, and then maybe a GTA game. I think also GTA 5 broke pre-order sales when it came out in like a day.
That's insane. Like I feel like shit like that. Like, they should just put out a new one because like you're gonna get even more
Because
money.
they are very
after
polished
5.
games.
Yeah, yeah.
Like-
I mean, they clearly take their time.
Which game is this?
It's
GTA 5.
certainly clear.
I
But
wouldn't
Red Dead
be-
2 was such an undertaking. It used to be one team did GTA and the other team did Red Dead. Red Dead 2 was so big they had to take the GTA
right.
team. Because it was Rockstar and Rockstar North. Now it's just Rockstar because they had to
That's- yeah.
combine the teams because the game was that big.
I just had like the weirdest sense of deja vu. I was like, I feel like have we had this exact conversation?
Perhaps.
You could have dreamt it. I mean, I have that a lot.
Maybe it comes
So-
from another world.
Maybe.
So, Ubisoft, we actually have something to read here. There said They said Far Cry 6, Rainbow Six Quarantine. I don't know how great to announce a quarantine game
is. What a time!
Beyond Good and Evil 2 and Skull and Bones have not been around for a bit. Those games are probably canceled. Yes, Jack.
I thought we were waiting for Beyond Good and Evil 3.
No.
What?
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Because
No.
Beyond Good and Evil came out in like PS2,
Yeah.
GameCube era, and then
Nope,
2
it
got
was
canceled.
No, 2 didn't get canceled. 2 has just been in development hell for probably
At this
6
point,
years.
it was.
Wait, okay.
Start the fuck over.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, is that the game with like the monkey and stuff? That's the game? Okay.
And, like the big pig guy.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Skull. So here's
It's
my
still not out.
No.
Shenmue 3 came out.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's fun. Final Fantasy 15 came out.
Yeah, that's
Kingdom
right.
Hearts 3 came out.
No fucking excuse. Last Guardian came out. Man, all the big ones. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Wait, what was
Get
the other
moving.
one?
Oh, Half-Life 3. There you go.
No, Cyberpunk's 2077.
Cyberpunk came out.
Okay, so
The
Skull.
end of
So
existence will be safe from
Gabe
Half-Life
Newell
3
said
coming
every
out.
year he sees a joke, every time he sees a joke, he pushes it back a year.
wait, who?
Gabe Newell about Half-Life 3.
Like,
That
it's
game's
never
not
coming
real.
out.
No,
I thought
why
it
would
is.
they? Why would Valve make it? They run
No.
Steam.
They have no reason to.
So yeah.
Game.
So here's my thoughts.
Game
Skull
for
and
seven.
Bones. I don't know if I've said it before. That game is canceled, and it has just become
Never.
the sailing, the ship mode in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That game's not coming out.
Never.
If something comes out of it, I'll eat my words, and I will dress like a pirate one day. I
I'll
don't
make
know.
words because I didn't know this game was real.
Same. Never.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is probably still in development. Hell, I wouldn't be shocked if it had a longer cycle than Cyberpunk.
Maybe.
I will develop and beat cancer before that game comes
True.
out.
Probably.
A new Rabbids.
Mario and Rabbids
Yeah.
2.
I think we're gonna see a new Mario and
I
Rabbids
think it's
2.
guaranteed at some point.
I think
But
the beginning, as always, Just Dance.
oh, of course, yeah. I mean,
Bingo winner.
Bingo winner, baby.
you know what? Yeah, I remember.
And then expect all of these. Expect Rainbow Six Siege to also have something. Don't expect Splinter Cell. Nothing will ever come out of Splinter Cell ever
Well, I think
again.
the last Splinter Cell came out in like 2013.
Yeah.
They
Tom.
announced a sequel.
Tom.
Well, no,
not
there's
Tom
like, there's like
Clancy.
8 different Splinter Cell games.
What's the name of the guy
Division.
in Splinter Cell?
Sam Fisher?
Sam Fisher is going to be a guest character in Mario plus Rabbids 2.
Maybe Smash Bros. now.
Apparently.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna say Division 3.
I can see
I
it.
expect another game with Tom Clancy's name in it.
Yeah. So some kind of Tom Clancy.
Oh! I got one. A Ghost Recon.
Who is Tom Clancy?
He is a guy who writes military
Bro,
books.
he's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro,
so I
he
guess the
died.
games are based off his books.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's really funny? He got approached by the U.S. government because one of his books detailed a U.S. Navy battleship with a secret room, like that's not in documentation, and that was real. There actually is a room on no documentation of this like one ship because it's meant to be a top secret room,
Right.
and they thought he was getting leaked information, so the U.S. government
Really?
went to him and was like, "How do you know?" And his by the way, he's a 9 to 5 office worker. He wrote these at his desk.
Right.
So they approached him, and he goes, "What the fuck do you mean?" He goes, "You have like 5,000 square footage. This all equals 4,900 square footage. There's a weird nothingness right here. That's where it fucking is." And he was right. He literally called the
Yeah.
US out. He's like, "You guys are bad at hiding secrets." And yeah, so Tom Clancy got approached by the U.S. government because they thought he was getting leaked info.
What do you mean was?
He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, because like the book was too accurate, they were like, "Oh, he's probably getting like someone's probably leaking."
Well, no, I know that. I understood that. I was like,
Oh.
what did you say he was? I didn't know.
Oh yeah, he died.
I don't
I'm finding out everyone.
know because Ghost Recon Wildlands did so bad.
That's why I think we're going round 2, baby.
All right, well,
That's
and then
exactly why.
Companies like
I-
Ubisoft don't fucking
Hold on.
learn their lesson.
I fully expect Watch Dogs
Didn't
Legions
you,
to get DLC and God and Monsters to get DLC.
Didn't like 2 flop though?
Watch Dogs 3 flopped.
Oh, this is
No, Watch Dogs Legions.
Shit.
Yeah, Legion.
Oh, I thought 2 was the newest.
No,
one.
2 did.
No, 2 did good.
I remember
Legion
the
sucked.
newest one was.
Yeah, the newest one.
So,
Yeah, something like
I fully expect Legions to get something and Immortals Phoenix Rising to get
Breath of the Wild
DLC. Xbox!
You're not even on the big one yet.
what does Xbox even do?
Bethesda!
I mean, yeah.
Okay, nothing Doom, they just finished it.
The Turtle just came out like last year.
Yeah,
No,
it took them 4 years to release
I think it's called Starbound.
What?
Or Starfield.
Starfield,
Oh.
thank you.
They're the newest IP in 20
There,
years.
I think we're getting something from that.
Ghost of
I agree.
Tsushima Tokyo.
I do not expect anything out of Tokyo Ghostwire
That was by Insomniac. Oh, you would. Yeah.
or
Yeah, that was
that's by
just-
Sucker Punch.
Oh, sorry,
Ghost of
but-
Tsushima. And what was the other one? I don't
Elder
expect
Scrolls
anything
6.
from. Oh, I do not expect anything from that. I expect.
Oh no, that game's not real.
Maybe more water. Other than that, no.
Oh no, we didn't even get water. Well, no, we got kind of an ocean.
Yeah,
we got mountains.
Yeah, we got that.
So I'm gonna go with probably.
Like an actual title.
I'm gonna go with Starfield will be shown. People are gonna think it's Halo Infinite, but it's Starfield, and people are gonna freak. We will get Halo Infinite though later in the show. I think Starfield is what they open it. Halo Infinite is what they end
Damn,
with.
Infinite's
If
still not
it
out.
comes out this
Yeah, should be holiday this year.
I'll believe it when I see it.
yeah.
Probably won't though.
Yeah, probably. It's supposed to
I
be
don't know. I mean, the only other thing I could really say is, well, I got two things. Three things. One, I fully expect xCloud on the Switch. I fully expect Game Pass to be announced here.
So you can play Halo on the Switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm going
Yeah,
with.
because I definitely want fucking Joy-Cons.
Legend.
Yep.
Legendary.
But
I would love to see my Switch try to fucking run Halo Infinite.
why? It can't even.
Shit's
run-
gonna be a fucking car battery.
It can't even run like a fucking Breath of the Wild Muso game. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's
Number-
gonna blow up.
Ruh-roh. It's gonna pop out like a toaster.
Number 2, I forgot, but number 3, I would like to see I would like to see Banjo. That's all. It's never happening, but I would like to see Banjo. We're probably going to see more Sea of Thieves and whatever else Rare thinks they can develop, but please just go back to Banjo. Yes, Jack.
Tales of Arise Xbox exclusive.
Wait! I forgot Bandai Namco actually shows up at these.
Alright.
Oh, we're probably gonna get Tales of Arise.
Probably.
I doubt it's gonna be exclusive.
No, I mean they already showed off the PS5 version and stuff. Yeah.
And then, Elden Ring will probably be shown here.
The George R. R. Martin game?
I'm thinking.
Oh, by the Souls people, right?
Mhm.
From,
Yeah.
from Software.
That got announced. Was it 2019?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blair Witch Project 2.
I can see it.
By the way, fucking legend that I called that shit.
I loved that. You were like, Blair Witch Project? I'm like, no.
What's that?
so funny.
Horror movie.
Oh.
It's like the first found footage horror movie, and they made a video game about it, and like the trailer does not make it obvious, and I was like, why is this like the Blair Witch Project? And Kyle was like, it's not gonna be, and then it was the Blair Witch Project that came, and we were both like, what?
I was like, it kind of looks like Blair Witch, and you were just like, yeah, and I'm like, it's probably not though.
Alright, I'm gonna announce this on the podcast. I actually am psychic, but only partially.
Damn.
That's why I can do shit like know that you're thinking about Kaguya and
Damn.
all that. So, Xbox.
I remember the other thing. I wouldn't be shocked if they announced their next business acquisition here.
Why? First of all, why would they talk about a business acquisition at E3? We're talking about games.
This is our
They
first.
actually have done it before. They talk about the companies they.
Yeah, because
they're
they
like,
do it. They
they're
call
like,
it the initiative.
We got great companies like Double Fine, and it's
No, I
like,
understand that.
No, that's where they announced this is where they announced they got Obsidian.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They announced
maybe,
that, like, 2
maybe a
years ago.
secret one that's done.
I mean, yeah, but like.
Oh, I got it. I have a really good fucking left field pick here
Okay.
for you
Got
guys. It's a new Sonic the Hedgehog game, and it's gonna be really dark, and Sonic's gonna be wearing military fatigues.
Oh my god.
Please.
They're gonna make you think it's Call of Duty, and it's gonna be Sonic, and then Knuckles is gonna have war paint on, and Knuckles is gonna be in a ghillie suit,
Oh my god.
and Tails is gonna be a paramilitary trooper.
Alright,
God, I
question.
hope so.
Do we get a Sonic game in general?
No,
I have a prediction, but okay. So I have a prediction.
Sonic Mania, it's not happening.
So I have a prediction, and I think it's happening at Nintendo. So I'm gonna keep it at Nintendo.
I think Sonic died with a whimper.
Although there are rumors of Sonic Colors,
which we are going to talk about.
Having a remake or something. Yeah.
So
that could happen.
Let's see if it can save the series twice.
All right. Let's talk about Square.
Oh yeah. FF16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably buy Nier Replicant.
I mean, maybe, but like
more Avengers DLC, probably showing more about the War of Wakanda.
Yeah, probably.
And
Integrate.
Oh, Integrate comes out only a few days before.
Yeah, they're more 100% gonna get it. Gonna be like, buy Integrate.
They'll probably do World Ends With You Neo if it comes out sometime this summer. So
if Integrate wasn't coming out, I would honestly be like teaser trailer for FF7.
Don't be surprised if they announce something Tomb Raider.
Oh no, it never would be. That's their number one.
And
bet.
Probably Life is Strange something. So that's all I got. Do you have something?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts spinoff. Or spinoff, mainline game.
That's right. There are no spinoffs.
There are no spinoff. I think
even the Melody fucking one, even though it looks like a spinoff, it's canon.
Yeah.
Because it's literally what Kyrie was going through to find Sora.
Place your bets. What system?
That's how you get
exclusive the Switch. It's gonna be exclusive the Switch.
I agree.
Because they never have the side ones are always on the Switch. The non-numbered ones always on the Switch. They never got numbered ones.
Yeah, the side games are always on Nintendo show.
Which is so funny because they're canon.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna get more about
that's PSP game for some reason.
And we're gonna get more about Project Triangle Strategy.
Yeah, Project we can't name our games.
True.
Although that'll show up at Nintendo anyway.
And Square.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna do it at both.
That's true.
Oh, I bet you a dumbass Final Fantasy mobile game. I bet you a dumbass Switch.
We're gonna get more things on that. On the Battle Royale mode. The Battle Royale Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, fucking. Yeah. Make part 2.
Please,
maybe
part 2 teaser.
Stop wasting time.
Yeah.
Put more men on this. More manpower. Get the guys and girls at Square to fucking stop developing these half-baked games and fucking let's get it out the door.
What are we doing? What else are you making?
Are you gonna make me wait till 2025 to get fucking Yuffie on the squad?
Yeah.
To watch Aerith die? We are not even finished with Disc 1.
Yeah.
It's a 3-disc game.
That's
Granted,
right.
the Disc 3 is Sephiroth's final fight, but still, we are not even 50% done.
Is it really just the fight?
For story, it's pretty much like the final act. And also like all the endgame content.
Right.
Yeah, story-wise, it's pretty much just the final fight with Sephiroth. Still though.
So,
Sid has still not shown up.
Sure.
Or Vincent. Yuffie got fucking DLC.
Because those characters don't show up until even after you leave Midgard and stuff.
And some of them are optional.
Takes time.
Yeah, Yuffie and Vincent you can just totally never get.
Yeah.
So,
you have to go out of your way to get Yuffie. Like,
it's
Kate not easy.
Yeah, you do.
You have to just run around like
tricky.
I guarantee you in this game, it's gonna be more or less. You're gonna see them.
I mean,
they're gonna be required. They're not gonna make that shit optional.
For a while, then she'll just pop up.
Dude, FF7 Remake is one of the most linear games you've ever fucking played. Like, I get that, like, now it's open, but they are never gonna let you not miss something.
Yeah.
They aren't gonna spend millions of dollars on mocap for Vincent just for you to not get him.
Exactly.
So, is it time we talk about
the big end?
Yeah, the big end.
Wait, didn't we miss Sony? Oh wait, no, they don't go to E3 anymore.
Yeah, because Sony's idiots.
I forgot Sony doesn't like E3.
It's fine. They don't have any cool games anyway.
No, they don't.
All they do is make fucking interactive movies.
They make movies with QTEs.
Yeah.
I like some of their games.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they're all the same game. You know, like a bunch of times. But that's just my opinion.
Ghost of Tsushima's so good.
Yeah, but that was by like
Sucker
Punch. I'm talking about Sony Interactive. I'm talking about like Sony like games that they funded. And they like, you know what I mean.
But they did fun.
Okay, but like, whatever, man. Okay,
well, I mean, you can't deny that games like Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, and even Last of Us have a very cinematic feel that they wouldn't have if Sony didn't.
Yeah, that's like
shell out the Sony dollars.
That's true, but they're still fun.
Like, I'm not saying they're not.
No, they're totally fun, but it's like for example, like you look at like if you show me a game, like Days Gone, I don't have to show you what company is producing it, and you'd immediately be like, oh, that's a Sony game.
That's true, but that
just because you're like,
because they legit only
cinematic.
make one type of game, and that's just cinematic game with a bunch of cutscenes and some gameplay.
Days Gone, by the way, did suck.
It's like
it's cool, and God of War's awesome.
Yeah, like,
Ghost of Tsushima's
games,
awesome.
They're
but it's
good
like
games.
Sony has this problem for like 2 years, and Spider-Man's awesome. Like for like every 4 years, Sony gets a 2-year gap where time period where the games are where they're fucking popping off. Like Spider-Man, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2. It sucked, but it was still a moneymaker. And then they just go 4 years of fucking nothing.
Did you know that? Well, actually, that's something we're going to talk about later. Sony's business.
Yeah, because like think about
is moving towards
what Sony 2015 till 2018 was. It was always a God of War trailer, a Spider-Man trailer, a Ghost of Tsushima trailer, and a Last of Us trailer. And then next year was going to happen, and then next year one of the games would release, and then a different game would, like a Days Gone would get a trailer, and then by the time the big 3 were released, you were out of the 2-year grace period.
The thing is, right, is movies take time to produce. So it's like...
Because they also use motion capture.
Exactly, so there's literally no, like, room for, like they're not making anything else, and that's why they basically put out... The output isn't that much.
It's smart that they just get other companies to develop, though.
Yeah.
We are going to... We should just talk about the big end.
The big end, baby. Alright,
so I'm just gonna... We're not going to talk about Smash until last, so let's just get this out of the way. Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be here. Probably guaranteed.
Yeah, it has to be. Because
I don't know if it's going to be the last thing. I don't know if it's going to be the first thing. It's going to be one of the two.
I think it'll be the last thing, though.
I think Zelda's going to pop off here.
I have a really good theory of how it's going to go. We're going to get a trailer now with official title, and we're going to get a release window, and then at the Video Game Awards, we're going to get the final trailer, and it's going to say March 3rd.
Okay,
It's going to be the Switch's anniversary, which is also Breath of the Wild. So I think they're going to do... Because Breath of the Wild kind of did the same thing. It got popped off at E3, kind of went quiet. Then at the Switch presentation, it showed up again, and they were like, 2 months. They're like, boom. Like, they were literally like, boom, go buy it.
Yep.
I think that's safe to say. I think... Why Mario Golf? Just please announce Mario. They're not gonna do it, but Mario Baseball.
Mario Sluggers 2.
If they didn't announce golf, there was hope. But since they've already done that, they're not gonna
next year. Kyle, next year. You and I, man, it's happening.
Okay,
it's happening.
Soccer or baseball? I'm good with either or. It should have never been golf. Anyways, could have put all of this time and effort into a better one.
Turn an action game into a
better sport. I'm gonna be honest. A better sport.
Let's a bunch of dads and they're fucking like
fuck those dads.
Wives golfing.
Fuck those dads. Fuck those wives. Anyways,
freaking dude, like
my hope for Mario, no new games. Announce Mario Kart 8 DLC finally, and just announce Super Mario Party DLC.
Bro,
that's all I want. I know it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not letting this fucking go. It's like Linden, guys. I'm never fucking letting it go. God. Never. I will haunt you when I die, Neil.
We're talking about a 2014 racing game here, man. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it die.
Never.
It got a port, man. That's what you're getting. That's what you get. You got a better battle mode.
Anyways,
you gotta let it die.
More on Splatoon.
It's almost 10 years old.
More on Splatoon 3.
What?
The original Mario Kart 8 is 7 years old.
Oh my
Think
God.
about it, in 3 years that game's 10 years old. You gotta let it die. You gotta let it die.
What the hell? It was that old.
Yep.
Don't you feel old?
So
to
Mario,
put it in perspective, that's how old Smash 4 is.
So Splatoon 3.
Oh, easy. I guarantee that comes out in late summer.
Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, maybe something Arceus related.
Yeah, I agree.
But most likely Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I imagine mostly that, and then a little bit of like and then like some Arceus.
Yeah.
No Pikmin 4.
Oh, never.
We might see it. I would be so funny if we saw the phone game. I would die of laughter.
I would shit myself if they just showed the Prime trailer again. They were just like, okay, now it's coming.
Now we're officially working on it.
Oh my God.
No Mother 3 because we're never getting it.
Oh, never. That's the Trinity. Pikmin 4, Metroid Prime 4, and Mario
Alright,
3. Never
to be
happened.
fair though, okay, because Earthbound, that's like, okay, that was like obviously not coming, but it's like Metroid and Pikmin, like, come on.
It's
So we are-
the fourth game, too.
So we are
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
see
yeah.
Can't do-
nothing.
Valve can't do 3, Nintendo can't do 4.
We are gonna see nothing Metroid. Metroid Prime.
No.
However, I think we might see something Metroid 2D.
That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
That one I think.
That'd be
is
sick.
happening.
Oh, Federation Force 2?
Oh my god.
Technically, that's a 3D game, so
Yes.
you're fucked.
Well, no, this one will be 2D.
How would you do that?
I don't know. They did Hey
How do you play
Pikmin.
soccer in a 2D field?
Well, no, that's Spaceball.
I know.
Federation Force is its own thing.
No, it has like two
No
holes
more-
and then, like,
No, that's a side game
Oh.
to Federation Force.
Oh.
No
That's
more.
like a demo.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's
Federation-
Federation for?
It's like a fucking 4-person like multiplayer Metroid Prime 4 knockoff.
Oh.
So
like, you
Metroid-
shoot people and stuff?
You shoot enemies, yeah. Like
Oh.
one dude's your healer, one dude's your tank. One
I'll be
dude's your
honest, I thought the
DPS.
whole game was just the ball game.
No, that's just Blast Ball.
Oh.
That's the demo they released for this shitty game. Which, by the way, Federation Force used to hold the record for the most disliked video game trailer on all of YouTube until Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beat it.
So
Or
yeah.
Metroid. Anyway.
Listen, man, Nintendo doesn't like it.
No,
Um,
it's put it through hell, right? Samus
Final-
doesn't deserve this, Metroid doesn't deserve this.
Let's not forget the last time they gave the series love was the Metroid 2 remake after they took down the another Metroid 2 remake that the dude worked like 10 years on.
So yeah.
Bright side is you can still play.
That's true, it's on the
Because it's
internet.
on the internet.
No More Heroes 3 final trailer. Maybe some Bayo 3 question mark.
Apparently, but Platinum forgot about it.
That'd be
No, it's like because when they asked Kamiya about it, he was just like, I think you guys should just forget that it exists, and then like if it pops up again, you'd be like, oh, it's so
Yeah,
exciting!
they're not
I'm
working on that
surprised."
fucking game. That game got
Probably
canceled.
I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming.
When?
Yes.
Oh, and then I guess I hope something Donkey Kong related happens.
Let's see, we had Returns, we had Tropical Freeze.
I want another 2D.
Right? So,
Yeah, I
I want another 2D Donkey Kong. I know it's wishful thinking, but
But Tropical Freeze did really well.
What else is
it was like
rare?
critically acclaimed.
I was gonna say
it's
what
not
else is
Rare. It's Retro Studios.
I meant that.
Oh, don't they do Metroid Prime?
Yeah.
That's the problem. I was gonna say, what else do they work on? And then I was like, wait, they're doing.
Although-
Well, until it got fucking canceled and then started up again, they weren't working on it. Now they are.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
I think if they had
and
something, they would have already
then
showed it. So
I
they
guess
don't have
I guess just diving into Zelda, I think we're gonna see more Skyward Sword stuff. Although we don't need to.
well,
I can't wait to see more of a Wii game from 2011 or something.
I don't
Woo!
think. Okay, probably Twilight Princess.
Do you think we're gonna get
Wind Waker?
fake Wiimote nunchucks?
I hope so.
Or
I
not
hope-
not Joy-Cons?
They need to.
They
make
already
an
made the
update,
Joy-Cons.
So
You know what I mean? Like I want them. You know like how there's an NES controller Joy-Con? I want them to make Wiimote Joy-Cons.
I wish.
no, I think they need to make the Switch compatible with Wii controllers. I think
Yes.
they need to put out an update. Make it happen.
I think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD will both appear on the eShop.
Yeah, I
Maybe
I bet
in a
you-
collection for
Maybe,
60.
Although
I feel like they're gonna
Possible.
limit. I feel like they're gonna limited time that shit.
So the thing I
I
think they're
wouldn't
gonna
be
limited
surprised.
time is they're gonna have the other games. So it's gonna be Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I'm trying to remember any
Oh,
other
God
game
damn
that
it.
came out
Those
in
are
that
only
span.
3 games.
I don't know. A Link Between Worlds. We'll just go with it.
the 3DS one.
Those 3 will come out on a collection. And both of those collections, by the way, limited time. Fucking funny.
The Legend of Zelda 3DS collection.
Yeah. Kind of sucks, but that's what's gonna happen. But let's talk about the big boy. 2 characters,
Super.
one character.
Brother.
What are we feeling?
One character.
One character?
I'm saying one character.
One
yeah.
character? What is our character? Any guesses?
Near.
Near?
Yeah.
2B. I want it to be 2B.
I want it to be 2B so bad, but that's not it.
It's not gonna happen. It's
No,
not.
they
They
already
already,
put out
they got a,
a
Square Enix White Swordsman.
So
White-haired swordsman, and it's set for
I
We've
could
got
see
2 total for Smash Ultimate in general. So it's like you got Hero and then
Yeah, right. Oh,
So
fucking,
like-
we're too generous. We're being too generous.
Yeah, they're already too nice. It's over.
I'll go with Dante from Devil May
Devil May
Cry.
Cry.
Sure.
I'm gonna say.
All right, so I'll just go.
Oh yeah, go. Yeah, you go.
I think. So there are two
got it.
possibilities. Okay, what up?
No, you.
Oh, no, you go.
Okay, I was gonna say a Tales of character.
Okay. So this is where I have something.
Okay.
I have two. So if there's going to be two characters, obviously one of them is going to be Japanese, one's going to be Western, and they're not going to do two Western characters. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, you have to appease Japan somehow. If we're going two characters, I think safe bet.
Say appease it. Okay.
It's just between two. Tales of Ryu Hayabusa, Western, Crash, some form of first-person shooter. Secondly, if there's one, I think it's just Western. I do not think it's just going to be just Japan, and I think that character's Crash. Activision said they'll already be at E3, but I highly doubt they're going to do something for it unless they're going to show off Overwatch 2. Other than that, I don't know. I just don't expect anything spectacular because I think they're saving the big boy for last.
Yeah.
So,
I hope it's a Tales of character. That would get me hyped. That would be the only character I was like, yeah. That is possible.
Ow.
That's possible.
My last big character is like 2B.
Yeah,
After that, I'm
she's not possible.
Yeah, no, it's
like
not
if she was
gonna
possible, then it'd be her. But she's not. So,
So like now, and like I got a Xenoblade character, so like it's not gonna happen twice. So I'm kind of puttering around. I'm like, what now?
yeah, so like I guess my only other thought is, I guess like just like going off on a limb, I really think it's probably just gonna be one. If I had to take any guesses, there was the whole big Crash thing that happened every single year at E3. We'll go with because we were pretty sure last year at E3 Steve was supposed to be announced for Smash. So it would be Banjo, Steve, and then another Microsoft rep, probably Master Chief. Like I could see like that's why I could see two. Like I could see it being like a Tales of rep, and then Master Chief ends it off.
I want a Tales of character so bad. That'd be so cool. That's all I have left. I can't hope for anything else.
Can't hope for Kiseki.
No,
release.
that's not happening.
And with two characters left and two of them, and one of them being Pyra Mithra, I wouldn't expect Kiseki Reese.
I'm gonna shit myself if I see a Kiseki character. I'll be like,
Okay, you guys were talking about you guys would come. That's me.
you'll come.
But a character that I
All right,
kind
stipulation set.
So a character I don't think is gonna happen is Rayman, but that's a segue because we can stop the time because we're moving on to a different topic, baby.
50 minutes.
It was 50.
50 minutes.
That could have been a whole ass video. Just saying.
Could have. Not.
You know what though? It's like okay, like yeah. I was thinking in my head before you said you had to pick. Like I sort of got he says Ryu Hayabusa one more goddamn time, and then there it was. I'm like, all right.
Of course
I just want you to know you're not getting
weak.
any credit if you get it right. You can't keep guessing this.
There it is. I just wanted to talk about this. This isn't going to take that long.
This is kind of cute though.
This was so cute. There was a fan letter for homework. Oh, I'm not fucking signing in. I'm not fucking signing in the Twitter. Get out of here.
It's too late. You're in Twitter now.
Oh, this is so cute.
To whom it may concern, I recognize your company may consider adding the character Rayman to your Super Smash.
And they responded.
They did. It took them a while, but that's because of COVID and stuff.
That's
And
so
they
cute.
sent him some stuff.
And they sent him stuff. In your letter, you mentioned that you would like to see. We have some of the most devoted, enthusiastic fans of any game developer. Wait, what does that say?
I'm more than happy to send your suggestion for the game to the other departments here at Nintendo, so they too can see your suggestion. Your letter motivates us to continue producing and releasing the highest quality products that we can that we can, so that we can continue to light up people's day. We're committed to reading industry standards, but okay, the rest of it's just company.
This is so good. Like, how is Nintendo the same company that just removes fan shit and then just does something like this?
Because this doesn't cost them money. Whereas they think that does for some reason.
So here's my thought. If we get us past 3, Rayman's on it.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a good platformer. He's kind of like one of the only ones kind of not really there.
Pog. He said Pog.
Pog.
So yeah, that was cute.
Jeff Flower.
Kind of one of the only things that Nintendo's done in recent past that I've actually been okay with.
Yeah. It's one of the very few good
Oh! Okay. This is the next one. That's interesting. Nintendo President.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Switch Pro. I was like, no, it's not interesting.
We are not. I refuse to talk. I'm not even going to mention that in my mouth.
Too many newses for you to find it uninteresting.
Yeah. Alright.
Here.
This
one.
This. I mean, this
Nintendo
isn't
original
really much of
IPs.
anything.
Oh, I just wanted to ask.
No, I don't.
I love how
If
it's
you-
original IP, and then they have a trailer for the game that is just
Other
a collaboration of pre-established IPs.
It is a bit ironic, yeah.
Hell yeah!
So after the catastrophe that was ARMS, what IP would you like to see Nintendo tackle next?
Wait,
What?
That doesn't make sense. I like
What original IP? What would you? What okay? What genre
Okay.
What story that does
would
not
you
exist
like
yet
to
would you
see
like?
Nintendo tackle next? What would you like to see from them? Would you like to see another platformer? Sorry, that's my bad. Would you
No,
like to
it's
see
fine,
another
it's fine,
platformer?
it's fine.
Would you like to see another?
I would like an RPG. I would like Nintendo to make an RPG.
Yeah, same.
Not Pokemon Company, because Nintendo doesn't make RPGs. Other people make RPGs.
I would like to see them make a
I'd love-
turn-based RPG.
I would love to see them just make it.
Any, I don't care what it's an RPG.
Yeah,
Um,
RPG. So yeah, turn-based. Yeah.
Well, just do something they don't like. They used to do, or like they haven't done in a long time, or they just never done. It'd be cool. Like I was talking with Jack about this game earlier, but it's a game called the Famicom Detective Club. That's like a visual from way back in like Nintendo's
Yep.
like, history. Like it was written by the guy who made Metroid and stuff. Like,
Yep.
and it's
Really?
cool. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's really cool that they're bringing shit like that back. So it's like I want to see Nintendo do some stuff like that. So yeah.
I think Ice Climbers Party would be nice.
That's not an original IP.
It isn't.
But
But that was bringing something back from the
I
dead.
just use that as an example to show like them doing things that they don't normally do.
Like
They don't do
styles,
like adventure games like that, you know. So it's be cool to see it. Like
A visual novel would be cool.
Yeah.
Just so like any kind to see what they could do.
That. Yeah, just like literally any genre they don't normally do. RPGs would be sick. I'd love those.
I would like to see them fuck up a platformer not from Mario, not of Mario.
I don't think Nintendo could though.
They could do a hack and slash.
Good.
Yeah.
Make it like Kitty. Make it super flashy.
Yeah, they could probably do. I mean, Musou games are basically not like hack and slash that aren't bloody.
You know what's
Most-
amazing? Because like you look at a game like Kingdom Hearts and you think, "Wow, that's a Nintendo game."
I wanna
It's like,
see-
nope, Sony.
I
Or,
want
well,
to see a
published by them.
Soulsborne from them. A Soulsborne game.
That's not a Nintendo game anymore.
Oh, good lord!
I want to see them create a cute and cuddly Soulsborne game that only they can make. I think that would be so funny. But we got anything else from this? Anything?
I mean, original IP is cool.
What was the big topic again? We haven't gotten to it, right?
What the fuck is going on with Sony?
Oh, dear.
We haven't
We-
gotten to it. We've been
How long
doing
is
this for
this
2
thing?
hours.
We have-
I'm
2D.
fairly confident, yeah.
We're going through these next few quick.
Are we?
Yeah.
Because they're. I don't know. We
Yeah, that's all this.
So someone made a 2D Metroid
They're
Prime.
making it.
Making it
Oh, cool.
as a playable demo. It's kind of pog.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
I'm excited for the cease and desist.
Me too.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I
a
can't
matter
wait
of
for for next month for us to make that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a
Coming soon.
Gamearena podcast news roundup near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Now the biggest news
Oh,
is
God.
that Pac Man
What is he doing?
could live. Pac Man.
yeah, Battle Royale.
Mario
He's
could
got his ring.
live. Mario could die. So Pac Man could live. Pog, 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 pog,
It's
pog,
pretty fun,
pog.
though. It's pretty fun. I'm like really bad at it, but it's fun.
Yeah, Pac-Man's cool.
Yeah. Pac-Man's just fun. Like you can't you can't fuck up. I mean, okay, you can, but
They made the 3D Pac-Man games.
Pac-Man. You can't mess that up.
Every other game aside from the arcade ones would beg to differ.
Exactly. I was like, wait a minute.
You're like, hold on.
The original. You can't.
They're like hold my beer.
This and Miss Pac-Man. You can't fuck those up. Anything else?
So
I'll leave it to chance.
Yeah.
So this is cool. They took an old retro IP and made it modern. Yeah. This is also kind of just doing something they normally don't do.
I'm waiting. I can't wait for when I'm 50 and all my favorite video game series have a 99. Xenoblade 99, baby.
All right. So my thought is the next one is Frogger. I think
that'd be clever.
I think Frogger is the next one.
Actually, I know the next one.
What is it?
Donkey Kong 99.
Oh my God! Why have they not done that yet?
100% agree.
We got Tetris. We got Mario.
Jack, you always swing for the fences, my guy.
If you guess the weird shit, eventually you'll get it right.
I want to see a Fire Emblem 99. You gotta play through a map anytime you kill an enemy.
We've kind of already have talked about this pretty much, but
catch me in the top 10.
So I'll just mention it. Phil Spencer and like a bunch of other Xbox executives, when they were in like, their weird public video calls or whatever, had a Switch behind them, and they said that like everything means something.
PlayStation.
He's one of everything.
Yeah, but he didn't specifically say he needed a PlayStation for something.
That's true, but like
he just has one.
Yeah, but I mean, like, didn't they?
No, but they have specifically said everything on that was at that thing that Phil Spencer had on his shelf meant something. So my thought is that they bought Nintendo.
Obviously.
Okay.
Yep.
Obviously.
Okay.
I think it's xCloud. I'm gonna be real. I just always think it's xCloud. However, if it's Master Chief, if it's Master Chief Collection, I wouldn't be shocked. Like,
it's like if you said
people thought the Switch had an overheat problem before.
Yeah,
they will actually catch on fire.
Yeah.
But anyways,
playing Xbox games at 720p 30 frames.
And then also because I don't want to pull up this article, idiots thought that Kojima's next project was going to be made by Xbox. Or was going to be published by Xbox.
No, didn't Sony like?
But they denied it. No. But Xbox denied it.
Yeah, because they saw Death Stranding. They're like, oh, Metal Gear, this ain't.
So what were you guys going to say? What were you going to say before?
No.
What?
No. I lost it. So.
Okay. This one I actually do want to show.
Pac-Man 99.
Reddit.
Uh-oh.
Resident Evil Village?
There's another showcase.
Another one?
There's another showcase.
Have you tried the she's not out yet. Was it?
I think it was. I didn't try
the
it.
demos?
Nah, I didn't really want to. It was just like I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to buy the game.
Anyways.
Fourth trailer, good fucking lord.
So Resident Evil Village has another trailer.
Hard on this, for sure.
Yeah, they must need money. Like, it's so funny because, like, dude, they did not put this much work into 7, and then 7 did really good, and I guess they're like, okay.
PS4 and PS5 owners will get 8 hours in Village.
8 hours in Village where you can play.
April 18th, blah blah blah.
When does this game come out?
They have a mercenary mode. It comes out in May.
People are shitting on Resident Evil VR so hard when
they have Resident Evil 4 VR.
They like any excuse to re-release 4.
And Resident Evil will join Dead by Daylight.
Oh, it's so good.
They're having a new series, and they have this multiplayer thing.
Oh, fucking Leon S. Kennedy and Claire. Dude, people making so many memes about Leon and Claire. Is Chris like, Leon, my sister's ovaries are drying up with every year she ages. Continue the bloodline. Because I think he's like really weird about like shipping his sister with people. Yeah, so like people are like, oh, what better guy for Claire to go after than Leon? I think two characters that haven't met. Oh wait, no. Yeah, duh. I'm fucking stupid. They're in the same game. They're in 2 together.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was thinking of Jill. I don't think Leon and Jill have met. which is even funnier because they work for the same police force. Or Leon worked there for one day.
One day.
Because his first day on the job, the apocalypse happened.
Yeah. I haven't seen him after that. They just quit. And then...
He becomes a government agent.
Oh.
And that's 4. And he works for the U.S.
Do you ever see him again in other games?
I think he's the main character of 6. He's 2, 4, and I think everyone's in 6 though.
Oh,
so it's like, that's just like, hey, let's get, but 6 is also available.
That's just a crossover movie.
So how do we feel about this? Pog, not Pog? They really didn't. I just feel like they really didn't need this. They could have just said, "Hey, the
just
demo's
released
out."
the fucking game.
Yeah, I'm a bit indifferent, but we'll say in Capcom, you have other IP like a certain blue boy. Just saying.
I'm happy because clearly they're attempting to stick with the horror route. Because the problem with Resident Evil 5 and 6 is they're not horror games; they're action games, and like there are zombies in it.
Yeah.
You just don't care. Like, even 4 isn't really a horror game. Like, it kind of is, but it's more so, like, supernatural. And then, like, 7 is a fucking horror game. So it's like, it's good that they're going back to their roots. But I don't think making the villains hot was the right... maybe they didn't think they were, but the internet thought they were. And that kind of backfired. Because I don't think the villains are scary. The crazy hillbillies are terrifying, because I don't want to die in Louisiana. But a 9-foot-tall vampire lady killing me?
Oh, yeah, that old dude.
Were the hillbillies 7?
He never died.
Yeah, the Bakers. Yeah, Jack Baker.
Yeah, he just never died. So you keep shooting.
You blow his torso up.
He just gets up.
It stands up, and then he survives that.
Yeah,
then he turns into a giant monster.
Yeah.
He survives you curing him, and then he turns into a swamp monster, and then apparently punching him hard enough is what kills him.
I don't understand. It's like, especially because you get in the car, he's like, and then you run him over, and then he just gets back up.
Oh, he gets impaled, and he literally is like...
Oh, it's so funny.
The best part is, he shoots himself in the head to scare you. You come out of the bathroom with still missing out of his head, he picks you up, and he goes fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
You also have a chainsaw duel with him, and that's when you cut him in half, and his torso stands up.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
The whole family is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Because I watched Donkey play it, or like do a video on it. And
it's just so funny. Zombie redneck hillbillies, man. Jack Marguerite and Lucas Baker.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So now do they go from one horror game to another?
Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon.
Printer?
You can print your Pokemon Snap pictures.
That's cool.
But didn't people find out you can like print pictures off the Switch now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it is.
The Pikachu spits out a little picture for you.
That's adorable. Cute.
That's cute. Good job, Nintendo. Don't fuck up the remakes of Gen 4.
You're asking too much.
Listen, you're really cute, Pokemon Company.
I don't know. They do so many nice things outside of
the main games.
The actual mainline game. Like
Plushie's adorable. Every Pikachu plushie hits.
Yeah, exactly. Every side thing, amazing. And then it's just...
You have not seen angry fans until you fuck up the Gen 4 remakes.
Can't wait.
It's scrapped it? That's interesting. Anyways, I just want to talk about World of Demons.
What's World of Demons?
That's cool.
The Okami game, right?
The Okami phone game.
Oh.
Why did you do that?
Developers can't fucking help themselves. Do they hire someone to go? Do you think every development studio has a person in their office that go, here's the new project, ruin it. I'm convinced every company has one. Hey, the FF7 remake, put it in parts.
No. Why did you not tell me before you told me what this was? Why did you say, this is a mobile game, I got my hopes up, like this shit looks cool?
Okay.
Gen 4 remakes.
Hold on.
The Gen 4 remakes. Let's not do it.
I do have something to say about it. It's right now. It's time exclusive.
All right, but it's still gonna be a fucking mobile game.
So in reality, it's coming out in 6 months.
Yeah, but Fallout Shelter's on the Switch, and that's a phone game. It's like it has to adhere to phones. Like it's not like they're gonna fucking make the better version.
Yeah, they're gonna make a real game.
Well, I think this is a real game on the phone.
It's not a real game. That it's not. If it's on the phone, unless it's not a real game. It's free to play.
No, it's not. It says one of the first things to go was. It says as a free-to-play game, the original incarnation. That's not what it is anymore. It's buyable. You could buy it on Apple Arcade.
Okay.
Does not allow microtransactions at all.
As free-to-play, the original incarnation was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's saying like as it was free-to-play, it wasn't working.
Either way, it's a phone game.
No, it's gonna come to consoles.
I'm not playing. If it was gonna come to console, they would have put it on console, and then announced it.
Apple bought it as a timed exclusive. That's all.
Okay, that was okay. Wait, hold on, go back.
All right, so maybe it's just that they found out
that's pretty fucking good.
Maybe they found out it's a console game that can run on phones. I'll give Kyle credence. Maybe it actually
is a linear story-driven game, 10-15 hours.
So that means 6.
6.
Remember, anytime the developer tells you how long the game is, it's not that long.
Yeah,
it's actually shorter.
Yeah, Remember when Fire Emblem was 80 hours? Fuck. How?
Yeah, in what world? Your first playthrough is 30.
Did you leave it on?
The best part is, and then you think like, oh, playing all the routes, right? And then Nintendo's like, oh, we didn't expect you to play all the routes.
Yeah,
it's like, so you thought Crimson Flower was an 80-hour adventure. You are fucking joking.
Yeah, right? It's like...
Let's look this up.
You would have to try so hard to make the game be that long.
You have to leave the fucking game on.
Yeah.
You gotta be really bad at the game. Maybe they were fucking playing the fucking like challenge mode or some shit.
Yeah, like the challenge mode with like blindfolded and then make.
Apparently. No, they must have been doing a zero growth run.
Yeah.
Even those go faster. What am I talking about?
They do for harder FE games, because this is not hard.
Yeah, this is one of the easiest Fire Emblem games. You can break this game in fucking half. Forget, what's the hardest difficulty called again?
Is it not Lunatic?
No, they called it something different.
Inferno.
No, it's...
Crazy. I
forget.
Phoenix? No, Phoenix is...
No, Phoenix is the...
That's when you revive people. Oh, that's funny. The game... Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's that game... Another phone game that could have been not phone game. But it was pretty cool.
Maddening mode.
Maddening, yeah.
I don't know why they just didn't stick with Lunatic.
Lunatic is better.
Because then you get Lunatic Plus, and that turns Awakening into a hard game. Fucking, arguably, the top 3 easiest games, and 2 of them have some of the hardest difficulty modes. Because, without a doubt, it's Sacred Stones, Awakening, and 3 Houses. Those are the easiest games in the series. And Awakening, Sacred Stones is easy. There's no, fucking Lunatic is, you can still kind of break the game. Lunatic plus Awakening and Maddening are the hardest modes, but even then you can break Maddening.
Yeah, because like the games are just so inherently...
And you can kind of break Lunatic plus.
Yeah.
Because Pair Up is fucking busted. Like Gale Force and everything, look, there's the fucking app icon.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like him like...
Steam has a 3-year development time.
Platforms, iOS and macOS.
Wait, how does it have Metacritic score? Did it come out already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's on the phones right now.
Oh, okay. It's only on iOS. I got you.
It seems like maybe it won't come to consoles, but there's hope. Maybe
that's a fun
iOS,
game.
macOS.
It got it. Okay. Rating?
Moved from the App Store in 2018, leading something to you. Oh, and then released on April 22nd. Okay.
I can't wait to swipe to attack.
Yeah, it's just like not fun. Like
I'm convinced every company has one dude that every 5 projects they have to come to him. They go, all right, we have something cool. Ruin it. Find a way. Paper Mario. That's what. They always go to him. They always go to him. He must work on the. He must be part of that team.
He's working overtime when they make that game for sure.
He's fucking. He's hitting the books.
Yeah.
How can I fuck it up? Remember Origami King? Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, he was hired as a porter, so that way he could port DS games to the Switch.
This game's never fucking coming out. This is
So-
like the second time it got delayed.
Delayed.
So this is now delayed again.
As soon as possible.
The
I'm
only
sorry.
good thing at EA's thing. Oh no, that's a lie. It had Jedi Fallen Order that year,
Yeah,
but
but a
you know.
Lego game.
Lego games. Sad.
Yeah, go play Complete Saga on the Wii.
True.
Your life will be better.
I mean, it'll come out eventually.
I mean, so will Half-Life 3.
That's true. I mean, I think that one.
When Gabe Newell dies.
He's taking that shit with him into the grave.
Yeah,
The Great
he
Ace
is.
Attorney.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So what is this again? It's like a collection of...
No. This is a game that the U.S. never got, an Ace Attorney game. It's a prequel, it's a prequel where it's like the ancestor of like Phoenix, right? And as you play as him, and it's like in like Japan.
Anime
Victorian,
fans keep
I don't know.
roasting each other at Demon Slayer movie screenings. Why is it an Attack on Titan fiction?
That's,
You
I
couldn't
would
have
love
picked
to
a better
know.
one.
I would love to know.
So, this is cool. I mean, this was leaked like
Yeah,
a year ago, but
Super
this was
cool.
cool.
It's cool.
It's cool because it's a game we never got, and we're finally getting it.
I'm glad Nintendo's acknowledging we actually like their properties.
Yeah,
This
what
is
this
Capcom.
Oh, sorry, Capcom. My mistake.
But yeah, it's nice that getting new Ace Attorney, or like new, but
I remember there
Yeah,
was
so
like
Pog.
people were
Yeah,
talking
super
about
Pog.
starting a fan petition to get some 3DS games over from Japan, and two of them were the Ace Attorney 3DS and Awakening,
yep.
because everyone was like, it worked for Xenoblade, let's
Yeah.
fucking get it going.
Because it's nice that we're past the point where we don't get like we don't get games from Japan. Like sure, there are some games we don't get.
But like usually if it's
most games
moderately big,
that even like moderately people like,
or even
you
have
know?
a cult following.
Yeah.
10 years ago, it would have been a real fucking question if we were going to get Nier Automata.
Shit like that would have never happened. It just wouldn't have. But now it's like it's really really awesome.
The voiceover studio, they couldn't fucking keep quiet about it.
Yeah.
Listing for something called Remastered, telling the truth, revelation.
So are you guys excited for Sonic? So Sonic Colors Remastered is...
I'm
Has
excited
been
to
released.
see the opening cutscene in 4K.
Yeah, that opening is sick. It's a good.
Yeah, because I think it's coming
It's
to...
gonna be hype to see in 4K.
Because I think it said it's coming to like everything. I don't
Oh,
even
that
have
look
it
at!
on
I
mean,
would
that
love
came
it
out on
if
the
the
Wii.
title screen was Sonic Colors pure white
Pure
background.
white background.
So yeah, Sonic Colors Remastered. Oh, this is the thing I think that's going to show up at E3. At Nintendo's thing, I think it's going to be Sonic Colors.
I think they're gonna still show the Desert Storm Sonic game that I pitched, but I think this is to satiate fans in case it doesn't go well.
Oh my god.
Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shadow the Hedgehog.
If
Sorry,
they sell
more
it for
guns.
cheap, I'll buy it.
It's $60.
Yeah, that might buy it. But I mean, not until it gets really cheap.
I think
Which I
if
mean,
it's 40, I think it might be worth.
Maybe.
I really hope that.
Guys, if there's new content.
Yeah.
I hope it's just normal, like, yeah, Sonic game, and then at the end it goes rated M for mature, and you're like, what?
That would be
Like,
so
what
funny.
did they change? And the whole game you're just waiting, you're like Sonic's like running at Eggman, you're like, nope. And I just really wish at the end of the game Sonic just goes, fuck you, Eggman, and that's why it's M rated.
It's like the after credit scene.
Post credit scene. Full on nudity.
By the way,
Who?
Sonic, you have to
He doesn't wear
ever wear
clothes.
pants.
were you about to
Shoes.
say
Yeah, he
who
wore
asked
shoes.
for this?
No.
'Cause I
I was
did.
talking about.
Oh.
Talking about.
Who asked for Sonic nude?
But he already is nude though.
Yeah, but nuder.
Hello, I'm nude.
He's an animal. He doesn't
The
eat
Sonic
clothes.
OC writers.
That's
Little Knuckles.
Little Sonic.
And I thought it was Little Knuckles now.
No, he's Little Sonic.
Oh, Little Sonic. Prolific Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction.
He went from Little Sonic to Little Knuckles
Knuckles.
back to Little Sonic.
Oh, Eminem's who? Fucking.
My
Super
name
Monkey
is
Ball.
what? So
Yeah.
Super Monkey Ball got a new trademark.
Banana
Let's go.
Ball, banana ball.
Let's go. It says it's for multiple systems.
Including the phone.
Probably
Oh, the next Kiseki game better be playable on my iPad.
I hope so.
Neil's
I
like,
hope so.
if you will that into existence.
Anyways, I'm super excited because we haven't gotten a new Super Monkey Ball game, but I'm not going to be shocked if this game sold really well and people are just like, wow, I hate the jump feature.
Yeah, they re-released or they remastered one recently.
Yeah, they remade Banana Blitz. Yeah. So this is Banana Mania, so maybe it's more of a sequel to that.
Brand new game.
Over
Banana Blitz.
I hope it's more like 1 and 2 than like Banana Blitz, because 1 and 2 are so good. They're so hard and fun.
This series will always have a special place in my heart because this game is where Gamers Rise Up comes from.
Gamers Unite.
Gamers Unite. That's what it is. Gamers Unite.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be Pog. I don't think this will be announced anytime soon. So that's just my opinion.
There's gonna be a lot of porn. Get ready.
We're Kid and Monkey.
Tales of Arise finally got a release day.
Pokemon is a kid's game.
Okay, no. Okay, those are literal kids.
Wait.
I know.
Again.
Oh.
Neil, I hate to break it to you, so is Dawn.
Yeah.
Is Ufotable good?
Yeah.
They
made Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero.
So look at this.
You know, they've been doing it since Exilium.
Oh.
Yeah,
didn't they also do Demon Slayer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they also animated Demon Slayer as well, yeah.
Anyways.
Episode 19 is Ufotable.
Well, every episode, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what he knows.
Yeah.
Anyways, who cares?
Every cutscenes are sick.
It's coming out, Neil!
Yes!
Woo!
It's been years in the fucking... Literally, years in the making.
2016, baby.
2016,
It's been 5
baby.
years.
It's gonna be my first Tales of game that I get when it comes out.
Like a new one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a
My
fun
first-
experience,
yeah.
jumping into
Okay,
a new
fine. I got
series.
Vesperia like a couple months, like a few months
Probably
after.
mine was Zestiria, like my first new game.
What a fucking punch in the mouth.
I know, right? Oh.
Oh, I found this new series and a new game's coming out. Tales of Zestiria. You're like, what the fuck? You're like, I came in at the wrong time.
Yeah. Alright, so, what are your thoughts on the new game? You've seen the gameplay.
I'm so excited, dude. It is so for those of you that don't know, I buy a bunch of video games anyways. I've not bought a single video game, probably like a single new video game probably this year. I bought Super Mario 3D World, but that was half bought by like gift cards and stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count. This will be the first game I will buy.
Like, new original release this year.
New original release this year, full priced.
Yeah, it's good. Oh man.
I'm so excited.
It's so good. I have so
Um,
much faith for some reason. I have so much faith.
it just looks good. It looks
does.
so good.
It looks-
And so far, Tails hasn't disappointed me.
Yeah, because you've played only good ones.
Which ones have you played?
Vesperia, and now I'm playing Berseria. I'm
Yeah,
going through
so
Berseria
Gotta play
now.
Zillia.
Yeah, it's like.
What would you do if they made a collection for Zillia on the
I'd be-
PS4?
What if you
Or
made a
not?
collection for
Insane.
Zillia? If it's Zillia 1 and 2, but also Zestria.
I mean, you only have to play 1 and 2.
Exactly. I don't have to play Hysteria. It's still insulting that they put it in there, but
Because it has nothing to do with it.
yeah.
I want to
Hey,
try Zestria because I have it.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, have fun letting your appreciation for the whole series
Yeah,
go
have
down a
fun being
point.
bored for like.
Woo!
4 hours. That's
Yeah!
what you're into. Far be it
I
from
think
me.
a good thing to do would be to
Hey, man, I
try
played through all Kingdom
Zestiria and
Hearts.
then go back to Berseria so you can see how good it is.
Yeah, no, the series
That'd be
is
funny.
I remember, like, because Neil was getting into Zillia around that time, and I was like, oh, I should buy Zestiria, and then Neil was like, no, don't do it.
Because my thing was, so I played Xillia 1 and 2, and I was like, okay, like Tales of is fucking awesome. I'm gonna play Symphonia. I'm gonna play Graces. I'm gonna play as many games. as
You
possible.
don't like Symphonia that much, right?
I think the first game is good. It's a good game. Second, its sequel is complete garbage. It's one of the worst games in the series.
Is it worse than Zestria?
Well, that's tough.
For the folks at home, this is the precursor to the Trail series.
Here's
for
the
Neil.
thing. Here's the thing. I finished Symphonia. I finished Dawn of the New World. I did not finish Hysteria, so
So I think there's your answer.
yeah.
There's my
So,
answer.
And then I played like Graces and whatever, and I was just like, okay, I haven't my socks have not left my feet, so I'm like, okay. but this is a new game. This is a sequel. It's coming out after Exilium. That's just gotta be good. So I'm like, I buy it day one. I'm like, I'm ready.
Dude, he
And
was so
it
excited.
sucked
And it was
ass.
complete garbage. I started playing it. I started playing
Poor
it
man.
because I was at my cousin's house. I was like, listen, I'm gonna start playing this shit right now. And I started playing it, and we were all bored out of our goddamn mind.
For Zestria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh.
we couldn't even be together and have fun. I'm like,
You're like, this is heartbreaking.
That was my only Christmas. I was like, oh.
You see,
I've just.
You see, can I just say, this is what makes Sonic an okay franchise. You could shit on it together with your friends.
I chose that over
Sure.
Trails of Cold Steel. Okay? Because I was like, okay, because I was at Christmas, I was like, okay, because that game was out. So I was like, okay, I'll either get Tales of Hysteria or I'll get this new game that I've never heard of called Trails of Cold Steel. So I was like, well, I mean, Tales of fan, right?
But-
this is the
So
safer
Neil,
bet.
think about it this
Roads
way: if
diverging,
you,
yellow line.
yeah, but if the roads diverged, what if this road that had Cold Steel, we never met each other.
Yeah.
None of us had ever met each other. Like,
Like, he
like you
already
and Jack.
knew me
No,
well.
no. You and Jack got into
He
a
was-
big fight later on, and we never meet, and none of us like.
I
ever
hate to
do
break it
this.
to you, man. Like, fucking Neil already missed the fucking QTE to not trigger this flashpoint, so he's kind of stuck with the way it was going.
Yeah, I can't
So-
reverse the T-mail.
Well, you can't.
Too late.
You can't change what you don't know how it
Go
started.
back to the world life.
Yeah. So Pog.
But like, yeah.
I still remember when
That
Neil
was-
was playing Cold Steel 1, and I was like, what is that game? Because I was like, no joke,
Yeah,
the first time I
never
saw it, I
heard
was
it.
like, it's probably some anime game he has. I was like, it's probably some anime he watched, and he probably got for like $10. Oh, little did I know.
Yeah, I didn't get it I didn't get Cold Steel like 6 months after.
I remember
Christmas.
I was at my dad's house for a weekend, and I was texting Neil, and he was like, I'm depressed. I'm like, why? He's like, I beat Trails of Cold Steel 2. And he's like, I'm not getting 3 till I'm in college. And then you were right. That was also halfway through high school. Let me add. So you were not wrong.
And it wasn't even like freshman year of high school, right?
Second year of college. Yeah.
Ty.
Jeff Kaplan.
Bigger PvP.
Wait.
It's a PvP
I don't
game.
think it's the game. Nothing. It's
Well, they were
not nothing.
no, okay. They were gonna focus somewhat on story as well.
Okay. But like.
So you know those like events that like you really like,
Yeah.
the archives. It was gonna be more of a campaign.
I mean, I like the multiplayer, but I would have liked some story.
People even
So
play
I think
Overwatch
they-
anymore?
No,
I mean, like.
I
I meant like a lot.
no.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because like before it used to be like everyone played it. You know.
Oh.
A lot of people played it.
This is kind of like a.
Now it's like a small portion of people.
I always thought that if Overwatch went free to play
Yeah.
when Fortnite was becoming really big, I think that it would have benefited them.
Yeah, I think they should because like even Apex is a good example. It's
Yeah, and
Game's
Apex
doing
is
really well.
very
It's
much in the vein of
free to
this
play.
game.
Yeah.
Like
And, like,
Rocket
games like
League
Valorant
got
came out.
got
Yeah.
so big from going free to play.
I think this game would really benefit from being. It's not like you can't spend money on loot
Do a
boxes.
battle pass. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
hard. That's what.
Plenty of other games do it.
Like and Jeff Kaplan has been directing these games for like years, and how did Blizzard not think when they saw Activision have Warzone to not do it? It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't.
I like Overwatch, but like I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like spinning on its wheels right now, and it's like I don't think a sequel is really gonna fix that.
I think you have to announce a lot of different things, and I'm sure a lot of other people do play it, and maybe it's more popular in other countries. We don't know.
This is it could be if I'm wrong, but like one of the things that drew people into Overwatch from the get-go was like the characters and like their stories and stuff.
Yeah,
So if
and
this
like,
game is gonna have not that, it's like I feel like
and it was
you're
like
making it harder for yourself to sell.
because it was like there's no you can't like make your own loadout. The characters are pre-made, so it was kind of interesting. They kind of pitched the game because it's also Blizzard,
Yeah.
so it's like you know obviously this game is terrible, but you pitch it as like it's in the vein of like League of Legends with like preset characters and like almost like versing each other. It's like a FPS with like MMO strategies because you have character skills on cooldown. And, like, you don't have to worry about ammo. You have a set clip, but you have infinite ammo, essentially, just whatever your clip is in. All your skills are on cooldown. You have ultimates that you have to consider. And it was, like, a really big shakeup on the first-person genre. And it's like, oh, this is really cool. And then, like, other games started doing that, and then suddenly Overwatch wasn't special anymore.
Yeah, it's like
And those games,
the first one.
And those games, by the way, some of them were free to play and did better.
Fucking Apex.
I'm pretty sure like one of the people's biggest problem with Overwatch, like the balance, was like people weren't
Valorant
changes and stuff to characters.
The game, like, fucking Mercy got
Right.
fucking, like, put through a blender of changes.
If they made Overwatch free to play before Valorant came out, Valorant wouldn't be
Valorant that big? I feel like Apex is bigger.
Dude, it's so big.
It's as big as Overwatch is now, which is like
I would say it's bigger.
I don't know. You don't ever hear really people talking about it. I hear people more talking about like Fortnite, Apex, and stuff. Like I don't really hear anyone talk about Valorant.
So, like, the one
To be honest.
Overwatch YouTuber I watch plays Valorant, so like he's a Overwatch Valorant YouTuber now.
Right.
So it's like, but he's
So-
still mostly an Overwatch.
Well,
player.
it might not be like tournament based, but like
Yeah. I don't
like
know.
tournament might be the same as Overwatch, like competitive wise, but like a lot of big streamers play Valorant. So,
Pretty cool.
but yeah, I think if they make it free, if they make at least Overwatch 1 free to play, they make a reduced price for the story stuff for Overwatch 2, I think the game will do fine.
It sucks too because like,
But-
you ever read the digital comics for Overwatch?
Yeah.
They're really good. And I love the style they're in.
It's just that this is
They're
coming.
Partially animated. Oh, like,
This is coming 5-6 years too late. Like this should have probably just been with the game.
Dude, Overwatch would have made a dope comic series. Like, they have digital comics, and they're animated. So, like,
That's cool.
the way it works is when you go to the next page, the characters will actually, like, do the action. And then it'll be like this. So if a character's running, they run towards the panel and then freeze.
Oh, that's so cool.
And it goes panel by panel. So it's like it's like slideshowy, but it's like, they're so cool. They don't really do them anymore. But that's also the only fucking story you get other than the fucking, like, Pixar quality 8-minute animations. But guess what? There's like 30 heroes in this game, and not all of them have those. So I'm sorry if your favorite character is fucking, what's her name? Fucking Zarya, because she only shows up at the end of the Sombra one.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know. I just think they did a lot of wrong things with this game. And there was like even political stuff that was very weird with this game. The Hong Kong situation.
Right.
And like I'm sure that this game is still big in
That's still big enough.
Korea and like China or something.
It still also does have a professional league every year. So it's like, it's big enough to, like,
Still
be an
have it.
event. It's just that, like, it's not in the mainstream.
Like someone is going to have to come and like someone big is gonna have to come and start playing it, and then like other people are gonna have to join him.
I miss those trailers so much, the fucking cinematics. They got so good.
When did that first one come out?
The Overwatch cinematic?
No, just like the game.
Oh,
Like,
2016? Because it won Game of the Year 2016.
It was also, like, we were waiting, like, 2.5 years for it.
Really?
Like, we saw the first trailer in 2014.
Mhm.
And it didn't look too dissimilar. But, like, it was, like, a big thing when it came out. It was like, Overwatch is here, and it's like, and it's good.
Yeah. So I think Jeff Kaplan leaving could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. It's like two sides of a coin.
You wanna know how big Overwatch was when it came out? Its launch trailer was in movie theaters.
Damn.
And I was at the movie theater, and let me tell you, it's fucking surreal to see a video game at the movie theater.
Right.
Speaking of the games that overshadowed Overwatch,
So they're gonna make a new IP. I'm pretty sure they made Star Wars, Fallen Order, right?
Respawn, yeah, they also made Titanfall.
They also made Titanfall.
They first
What
made-
do you expect to come out of them? Just a first-person shooter
Yeah, another
game?
first-person shooter game.
Because I could see them making something more akin to Fallen Order, just an original IP.
I expect a third-person shooter.
I more or less expect a first person, and maybe this stuff gets canceled and put into Titanfall 3. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. And last two things before the big one.
I don't know if we're gonna have time.
We do. We have
For
time.
the-
We have
Are you
time.
sure?
Yeah.
It's only half an hour.
We'll
That's
have a
the
half
big one.
hour.
We have 50 minutes for a tangent. Oh yeah, Labo got canceled.
Labo is is rumored to be discontinued.
Cardboard.
How do you guys feel? They tried, they
never gave a
failed.
shit about Labo.
The only one that's not, I think, is the VR, and there's it's because it's VR. I think this was a dumb idea.
I thought it's just in a library of silly Nintendo peripherals.
Yep. So, that's what I got.
Kirby is more innovative than players give him credit. Than players give him credit for. Is The Simpsons Hit and Run as good as you remember? Probably not, but it's probably fun.
And last but not least, before
Super Mario.
Marip.
It's Mario Party Online.
So
4 years too late, or 3 years too late.
Either way, too late.
Too late. Yeah, the word too late.
What the fuck? Just why?
This could have been your Mario Kart update.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's nice that they did it. It's just like, why is
No
it?
one played this game when it came out.
Yeah, it's like, why is it that you did it this? Why did it take you this long?
Because they forgot about the
I
game.
just think they just didn't care. And they're like,
Do you think,
why
like,
now? It's just,
Do you think they were in the office
Sad.
and they were like scrolling through like Nintendo news and they're like, Mario Party 30th anniversary? Oh shit! They're like, yo, did you forget about Super Mario Party? And the director's like, we ever put the online in? He checks the code and he's like, oh, we forgot the online.
yeah, they're like,
And they were just like, eh.
they're like, yeah, we did that, right? They're like, it's not in here. It's like, it isn't?
They like
Right.
checked, they're like, oh, we sent the pre-online build for mass production.
Yeah, when does the game come out? Yeah, it came out like 2 weeks ago.
it's like
Sold like 4 million copies.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, they're not going to need online. There's not going to be like a... Here's how I think it is, how it happened. There was there was an online, there was no online spoken of. They were just like, oh yeah, people can just enjoy it from their homes. COVID strikes. They're just like, oh fuck. And now we got this.
But it's like...
And it took a year because Nintendo's bad at online.
There's no way this should have taken a year. There's just no way.
So there's no way this should have taken 2.5 years.
Until recently.
There's no reason why this shouldn't have just come with the game.
Yeah, first of all, it should have just been in the game, but...
And there's no reason why it shouldn't have taken 2.5 years.
Like, I don't play Super Mario Party anymore. They barely played it when it came out.
we played it once.
That is...
We played Mario
Well, we
Kart
played it.
2 or 3 times.
That's true.
We played it, but this was really big at college
Yeah.
when it came out. So... That was like that was all of sophomore year,
Because
pretty
Mario
much,
Party,
maybe
it's
junior.
still Mario Party. As long as you're not in a car with each other, it can't be that bad.
See,
It's
for me,
playable.
a third of my friend group is sitting with me right now, so I'm like, it's only video games are only as big as Neil and Kyle make them out to be.
So, all right. What the fuck's going on with PlayStation?
All right, I'll start the timer.
Start it.
No, I'm not gonna. I honestly don't think we're gonna be that hyper focused.
So we got a state of play today.
Yeah.
Do we really even need to talk about that? Like, nothing happened.
Among Us, sus.
Come on, you're being sus.
You're being sus, Neil.
See, you're being sus, Neil.
Look at they're happy. They're party.
There is no breaking news. It's just okay. There was just Overwatch, and what was it? Subnautica. Cause why?
Yeah, a game is already out.
Wait,
On the
there's no way. These are the months for May. Oh, that's so lame.
Stranded Deep, Wreckfest, Drive Hard, Die Last.
That's actually lame.
Battlefield 5.
It should have been Returnal. Returnal should have been there
I've heard
wholeheartedly.
Battlefield 5 is actually good, but I don't know if that's true.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Returnal should have been there because Returnal is... I no. Anyways, So State of Play happened. How do you guys feel? Because it was just, I think it was a waste of time.
Yeah,
We were playing
Don't care.
unspecified verses, and we couldn't give a shit.
We've already said it was Doom.
Oh,
we said
did?
we
Oh,
said
okay. I
we said
can't keep
Doom
track of when-
April.
Yes, you did.
You said it already.
To be fair, that was like 2 hours ago, so
Oh, true.
it's not your fault.
Yeah, we're
Again.
like 8 verses ahead, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember how
Doesn't
many
matter.
verses ahead we are. Yeah, so
It doesn't
fucking-
matter. I normally try to not say it, but
I mean, you could
It's
just
whatever.
you could just censor me.
no, I don't want to.
It's a sound. It's a sound effect.
Yeah, but then I have to look through it, and I don't want to do that right now.
Well, that's true.
And like I have like 5. I normally don't get a lot of time to edit these.
Then think about it like this. It's a teaser.
Okay.
It's a teaser. It's a leaked scene.
Exactly.
Do you know a scene from Avengers Endgame was like, or sorry, Infinity War was actually shown like I think like 2 years before it came out, or like a year or something. It was like Thor, Rocket, and Groot, and everyone was like, oh, I guess they just hang out in the movie. And it was like, yeah, they do, because they actually showed you a finished scene.
So yeah, that happened. Cool, sus, whatever. I'm gonna work my way reverse order because I think the
Through the 3 games they showed.
no, not for the game show. I'm talking about the topics I have.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So,
So
PlayStation Home is the next thing that I got.
what is this?
If I could figure this out.
Is my home gonna be run by my PlayStation?
So they renewed this PlayStation Home trademark.
It looks like The Sims.
I guess it is. I don't know. Home failed to really capture the kind of sizable audience Sony liked to envision, and it was shut down a year after the launch of the PS4. Which never got its own version of Home. I don't know what Home is. Was basically Sony's take on a virtual hub for social interaction, long before the days of Rec Room and VR chat. Do you think it's going to be the same thing or not the same thing?
I don't even
I
know.
don't
what
even
it
think
is.
it's actually gonna happen. So
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Just keeping it?
I think
Yeah,
they're
it's just a trademark.
holding the trademark.
Yeah.
They have PlayStation Home VR, so
I think they're holding the trademark because they don't want a website to be called PlayStation Home.
that's so true. Then we got this,
Like,
which
you ever
was
heard of domain
very
squatters?
weird.
PlayStation 5. Video.
Ass. Is
Ass.
PlayStation showing like booty pics now?
Yes. So this
For Polish
PlayStation Plus
members?
Video Pass only came out for Poland. Only came out in Poland as a test.
Interesting.
So essentially, this is going to be like a subscription like, is it? I guess if you have PlayStation Plus, you could like watch videos and stuff.
It's only available in Poland. It's an on-demand video streaming service. So.
In
Interesting.
Poland.
Another streaming service.
Yeah, so
Oh, I got a shave.
so yeah, this one's included. Why isn't PlayStation now? Just gonna put that out there in the world. Kinda dumb. This isn't happening. I hate you, Gamearena.
Really good.
Why do you have to get up early?
Because of my
Oh, your appointment.
yeah.
What time?
It's like 9. No, it's like 9 a.m. or something.
Then we got
Or
this.
something.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah.
The 3 Vita are alive and
So
well.
this is actually pretty good.
What? For a second, I read that one game on the far left. I was like, Nier. It does say Nier.
It does say near, except it's spelled.
It's just
totally
it's
different.
spelled it's spelled like the word Nier,
Yeah, the
not
actual-
the title.
So they're not
Yeah.
gonna be doing this. So that's cool.
Pretty.
They realized it's a bad idea.
Especially for like the developers that only do it for
they saw all
Vita.
the backlash they got from it. People were not happy.
Still shutting down the
Shit was
PSP
awesome.
though.
Yeah.
I mean,
In the defense though, you can buy a PSP game on the Vita, so it is a bit redundant to have the PSP. Still, like, you know, I guess it's.
I mean, we won the war. We lost the battle. It's okay.
Yeah. I think the Vita and PSP are more.
Maybe we should shut down the PS4 store. It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time.
I'm thinking the PS5
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That PS6 store though, I
It's
fucking hate it.
We should bring back the PlayStation 2 store.
Yeah. It's like.
Then this happened, which was very weird.
Ow. The dead battery shit.
Yeah.
Good on you, Sony.
Even physical games won't play offline. On the PS5, they will.
Yeah, Spawnwave did a great video on it.
I love him.
Yeah,
he's so good. He should be able to sue me for making these videos because I just take what he does for each day for the month. And I just write down, I'm like, oh, this is a cool topic. I pick and choose.
Do you remember how I proposed we should be a news channel that reports on what Fox News reports? Breaking news, Fox News is just
no, we're
reported.
basically that.
So yeah, so we are essentially that.
But like we're doing it in like a discussion way instead of like just
fine.
News.
And you can't plagiarize news. News is like, you know, it's available to everybody.
He's just like, oh, I'm suing you for taking my stuff. I'll be like, agreed, just take my channel.
Okay, you didn't watch your channel, you watch your money.
Well, it's simple, Kyle. All you have to do is put reaction in the video title and you're good.
Yeah, right.
Then it's content.
It's really interesting.
But yeah, this is so interesting.
It is.
And you can't just replace it by putting in a new battery. It's crazy.
You can. Pretty sure he in the video he mentioned.
Nope. He mentioned it. You're not out. You can. He said already. Replace it with a new battery. It doesn't happen. So yeah, that's crazy. PS5 does. It is interesting.
Does what?
Play physical games, but digital games will not play on both, which makes sense.
Like if you don't have the battery installed, someone try it out on the PS5.
Yeah, if you don't have the battery installed.
Oh, so at least they fixed it with the PS5. Although it should also, if they fixed it with the PS5, it's not that bad, I guess, because you can play your PS4 games on the PS5.
But what if you only have a PS4? The PS5 came out 6 months ago, and barely anyone has it.
The batteries are dying right now.
For what, PS5s?
For PS4s.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like
it won't be a problem for a while. So it's like at least by then you will have a PS5.
That's true, but like
that system doesn't have the problem, so it's fine. Hopefully.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about this fucking game. What does it need to fix, Naughty Dog? Everything. It's not a fun game.
Last of Us, the original.
Well, it's fun enough.
I thought you really liked it.
The story's good. I liked it more for who I played it with, but I don't talk to them anymore, so I don't really care for the game anymore.
That's fair.
More accessible. I mean, yeah,
who cares?
But like...
So yeah, this is being done, and like, it's just like, I don't know, this came off with the other stuff that we're gonna talk about like in a bit, but
it's a 2013 game. Why does it need to be remade?
That's kind of my point.
It already got a remaster or whatever on the PS4.
Granted, it was a year after the game came out, though.
Still, it's like a remaster. It's like...
It's also like, how much different is the game gonna look?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you could fucking it's not like there's a improved quality of motion capture.
Like,
what you have is what you have.
Yeah, the games already look good.
Yeah, like it's a PS3 game and it looks fucking stellar.
Yeah.
So this happened.
PlayStation Studios is hiring.
Hey.
How are you? How you guys?
Hey, what's up? I think that's her graduation tickets.
A graduation what?
Tickets.
In this box?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I thought about it, and I'm pretty sure that it is.
Why would they send it in a box?
I have zero idea. I'm pretty sure it's that.
So you fast fooded it today, huh?
We did. I couldn't think of anything other than KFC and Taco Bell.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time we can go to the buffet.
Next time we'll go to the
Yeah.
Like, even I'm reeling from that Taco Bell.
Same.
It's been like 3 weeks since I last had it.
Yeah.
Well, when we spent the night together, that was the last time I had Taco Bell. And I'm not gonna lie, my body was doing really good.
Yeah, I know.
Freaking, why mobile? Fucking.
So they hired a head of mobile.
Oh dear.
Why?
Why, indeed. I love how it was posted at 5:15, and then 9 minutes later he had to update it.
Yeah, that is funny.
What happened? What happened, Matt? TM Kim. Trademarked? Is his first name only trademarked? Is that why he had to update it? He had to mention he was trademarked?
Damn.
This is the second article I've seen to mention Recetera.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was PlayStation Home, and I'm noticing a trend. It's all things about PlayStation I could give two shits about.
Damn. But yeah, so they're gonna make mobile games. Kind of weird because their other games just kind of work for Sony. Whatever.
They'll try it, it'll fail, and they'll be like... Yeah,
I'm convinced Kojima is like
Nintendo
just
doesn't-
convincing them to become a movie studio, and eventually Sony is just going to drop out of the video game market.
Yeah. Although this was backtracked, by the way, because of the store. Also, the PlayStation 3 games weren't even getting their patches. And, like, you had, like, a disc or whatever, you couldn't even update it.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Neil?
Oh, I don't know.
Right.
Had it. Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say, because like, yeah, Nintendo did the same thing. They're like, yeah, we're gonna focus on the mobile market. And
Sure.
they put out a couple games.
Never
Some of them
again.
did good, and they're like, fuck it, we're done. What's it?
So the fact that they make movies is making Sony sad.
Why?
So, this is what's going on. So, this is the really, really big topic here.
Okay.
What Sony wants is they want a blockbuster game, like, they want hit after hit after hit after hit. They don't want, like, it's why they canceled Japan Studio. Or they didn't, like, you know, want it anymore. So that means, like, games like Gravity Rush and, like, Shadow of the Colossus and,
You know, like actual games.
yeah, like, they're actual
Like, you know.
games. They want these, like, big sellers.
Yeah.
Which, granted, fine.
I don't know, I
But
think it's stupid to not be okay with modest sellers.
I think that, like,
Yeah, like you can't make hits every time, and if you're selling everything as a blockbuster, if they only sell okay, it's technically a failure
yeah.
because it didn't project numbers.
Because, like, I'm pretty sure Returnal is going to be a failure.
What is Returnal?
It's this weird game
It's the second time I've heard you
where
say
you're
it,
in
and
space.
I've never
right?
heard of it.
This woman's in space that you're following. I fucking hate this. Like, I couldn't fucking give a two shits about it. And she is in space and she's trying to, like, break the cycle of, like, being born again or whatever. Or being, like, in that spot. And then, like, she gets put back at the beginning and, like, each time she dies, something different is there.
So what kind of game is it though, or is this not a game? Is
It's
this
the first strand of its series of its type. I don't know.
Yeah, because Sony doesn't know.
Cause Sony doesn't know. They just decided to release a fucking game before Ratchet and Clank. That's all this is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's dumb.
Alright. Let's just.
I don't.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyways, I just think that this is a dumb practice because then you overwork your main teams.
I
And,
just
like,
also think like
not
they're
only
gonna
that,
want-
but you're eventually gonna have to what?
Can you like scroll down a bit?
Sure.
Come on, I want to see a little bit of it.
Yeah, like I want to know like what it means by causing unrest.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means because I didn't read
this.
this.
Saturday launch and more control your direction. I see. We took our direction of visual arts to the side. We're successful. So I never fully acknowledged the team's existence. Okay. So basically, they're just ignoring studios that like want to do something that isn't like guaranteed sellers, basically.
Interesting.
They're just like, yeah.
Sony's gonna learn the fucking hard way. That's not a good way to do it.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, yeah, you just work on just our
The big
Spider-Mans and Uncharted's and stuff.
Have fun not releasing video games 4 years at a time.
Yeah.
Well, like, the thing is they want to just, like, bust them out. Like, that's, like, the main problem. You can't do that. Like, even Nintendo can't do that.
Nintendo doesn't do that, let's be real. They don't put out...
Well, that's what I mean.
They're
They
big-
can't.
they're big-
Nintendo will like put out one big game for a year and they go, okay, see you in a year and a half.
Yeah, if not longer.
See Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, their only came in 2018.
Yeah. And it's like... But they're also okay with making these like more monsters, so Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, like games that
They
are
don't mind it. And it's
Kirby
like...
Star Allies, games that
And
aren't gonna
those
fucking
sell
shake the
at
world.
least, like, 1 million, and I guarantee you Sony, they would at least sell 1 million, but they see it as, like, this
Yeah.
undergoing.
And
That
sometimes Nintendo puts out games that probably might not even sell it. They're just like,
they
fuck it.
see it as this unnecessary undergoing where I don't think they should.
Yeah, and it's really weird for two reasons. Like one, like Nintendo. Okay, Sony, you have more money than Nintendo, so you have no excuse. But then also, you know, it's like, it's weird to me that they don't like respect the PlayStation like brand that much. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, it's only this and that's it. Like just like all of your games contribute, because like Sony at one point was doing really bad financially, but their gaming division like pretty much saved them. So it's like, you know, games like did it. Like why are you? I don't know.
You know, but they like to
developers
continue to think of themselves
make
as
games?
elsewhere.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense when this and TVs. I'd say they're TVs. Other than that, movies, kind of shit. Like, they've been putting out Spider-Man, but, you know, that's really just a Marvel property. Putting out too much else with your movies. They have, like, other shit, but that's also shit. I don't know. I just think this is dumb.
If I had to guess, it's likely due to like, because like the PlayStation brand or the game division, it's making up a bigger and bigger portion of their income. So they're like, that's it. If we're gonna rely more on this, we gotta make like only the highest selling games or something. Like, if I had to guess, and that's not a great way to go about it.
I think the problem overall is that I think all of this is being run by people who don't know anything about video games in the first place.
It's more like people who don't care about video games.
Because, like, I mean that's also true, because even Jim Ryan seems to not even care about video games.
He doesn't care about games.
He doesn't care about games. He doesn't care about game preservation.
He cares about the money that they produce. It's like, you know, which... Yeah.
And, like, I'm pretty sure, like, him being sort of more in charge has caused more of these cinematic games to come out that, you know, you guys aren't too big on.
You know what annoys me? This will be a bit of a rant, but I'll try to keep it short. Is
we have 10 minutes. This is it. This is all we got.
I hate... Alright, here's the thing. I don't like when games just try to be movies, right? Because it's like, it's almost like... It's like, how do you tell someone to take your medium seriously when all they do is just rip off of a different medium? Like, who would take a movie seriously if it was just trying to be a book? They just had a bunch of words all the time. It's like, no, I came here for a movie. Why are you giving me a book? I don't want one.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like, how come?
It's incredibly... Honestly, it's lazy. It's uncreative. It's lazy to just keep making these, like, fully, like... obviously, it's expensive. You're gonna make money. But, like... Yeah, those aren't games. Like, oh, there are, but like, they're like, I don't know. Like I don't like that. Like, that's becoming such a like mainstay in like in gaming, because it's just like, you know, it's like it just seems like, it just seems kind of, I don't like it.
Like, to me, a lot of JRPGs are very like movie oriented.
You can't compare them to something like.
In a sense where like there's a lot of cinematics.
Sure, but like that's
stuff.
not the cutscenes aren't the problem. It's when most of your games cutscenes, like when you watch like a scene in like when you cinematic video games, like the camera angles, like the way a scene is like
I'm getting up. Just don't worry about it
like
too much.
My leg's
just falling
asleep. The way
asleep.
like the scenes are structured and stuff.
So I've kind
all
of just
that
been sitting in that position.
Is how it would be done in a movie. Like when you watch a cutscene in a JRPG, it's just a cutscene for the game to continue. If you watch a cutscene in like a movie in a show like in a game like this. It's like I'm just watching a movie with some gameplay sparse, like, you know, sprinkled in there, and I'm just like, just make a fucking movie. Why pretend to be something you clearly aren't interested in being?
Is it like, I feel like this is like how I hate VTubers.
What? How's that? How are the two related?
Because it's like, you know, it's like trying to bring anime to like real life. It's like a different medium, just trying to.
It's not like
be a different medium. Whereas
most of them don't even watch anime. It's like I don't really.
That's kind of weird, actually.
It's just an avatar.
I'm kind of.
He means like the anime aesthetic, like a cute anime girl.
Like
sure, being like 3D and like the next step to real.
But I feel like games have always had anime art styles and stuff.
Well, no, he's saying like his feeling towards like not liking how. To him, VTubers are like a little too close to being more real than like watching an anime. He's equating it to your feeling of like you feel like games are trying to be movies.
guess.
'Cause
I'm
I
not really
don't-
seeing the link here.
Well,
but-
it's just like saying like the same feeling is coming up from it. This
Right.
like
I'm
uneasiness that Kyle doesn't really like VTubers, how you don't like how movies.
Yeah.
Like, to
I
me,
can't say I
it's like,
understand it.
I completely understand Death Stranding. That is a literal movie into a game.
Yeah.
There's nothing good about that game.
Yeah, I'm not saying the game should
Other than the
exist,
fact that it's a
but
movie.
I'm just saying that I think it's like
Great
it's
12
just like,
hour
why are
movie.
we doing this? Like, why? Like, if you're in the video game industry to make video games, why are you trying to make movies? And it's like, it's not even just you're making the same type of movie over and over again. Why? I don't know.
I definitely agree with you. Like, I feel like when I watch a JRPG, because those can have heavy cutscene scenes, but like I feel like they're not trying to make it look like a movie. Like that's just what for lack of a better term, that's just what the game looks like their cutscene.
It's just a
But like when you play something like Last of Us or like
Yeah.
Until Dawn,
It's straight
you
up
can
just
very
a movie.
clearly are like, yeah, they're trying to make it look like a movie.
So-
It's like,
I like it,
yeah, like,
but like I don't want every game to do it.
yeah, and
Like one game I think that like I'm like totally fine with is Spider-Man.
yeah,
Because I'm like, it's cutscene-y enough because it's a superhero movie. Or, like, essentially. But it's also, like, it's a good game, but then, like... I don't know, like, I don't need these big sweeping, like, camera A, camera B shots. Like, I feel like games... It's more so rather than making it seem like I'm watching a movie, I feel like they can take a page from movies' books, like, just using different, like, camera techniques and stuff. Like, a good example, Resident Evil 2 opens upside down, and the camera zooms in and spins, and it's just really cool. It's
yeah, but
it-
like,
yeah, an
obviously
air of
elements isn't the
foreboding.
problem. It's like when
Yeah.
you're just being
Making a
that.
movie.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like. That's kind of like.
Like my thing is like when you're watching the game and the pre-rendered cutscene is them going, and then you very clearly see the game stutter, and then they walk more smoothly, and you're like, they turn the motion capture on. You're like, there it is. That's the movie. The movie's on.
Movies on. And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying like they're like horrible games or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Have you
like,
ever tried one?
No,
one of
but,
these
like,
games?
they literally don't interest me because I'm like, I don't want to play a movie. I'll just watch. If I'm not interested in the story, I'll just watch the cutscene because like the gameplay isn't interesting to me. They're all third-person shooting or action games where that's it, and then you watch a long cutscene and then you rinse repeat for like however many hours. I'm like,
I just got a
interested.
Returnal video in my subscription.
That's funny. So like, I'm just not interested in those types of games. Like I want to play something. I want to play a game. Like that's why I bought this.
But maybe if you tried playing it, maybe you would like
I don't know, but like I feel like the only thing I'd be interested in is the story. Like I don't like the gameplay. Like I'm not interested. So it's just like, like because it's like I'm not gonna spend money for $60 on a movie. Like tickets.
But how
are
could you
cheap.
like a Krabby Patty if you've never tasted one, Squidward?
It's like, cause like okay, so when you look at it, what kind of story they're gonna be. You can tell what kind of a game they're gonna be. Like I know everything just by like this is a Sony game by Naughty Dog or whatever, and it's a cinematic game. I'm like, all right, I already know everything. There's gonna be.
It is kind of funny though that all the like cinematic games are third-person games.
Yeah, so I'm saying all third-person action games, all of them. You either shoot things or you slice things or you punch things. It's the same shit. It's like I'm like no, I don't want to.
But how
that's
could
just
you
like
not
a new
like the
genre.
taste of a
I just,
Krabby
like,
Patty
not about it,
if you've never tasted one,
Alright, that's a
Squidward?
lame argument, though. Well, for food, that's a great argument. For food, it's a wonderful argument. For media, I think it's kind of loses its footing because, like, dude, I know I don't like RTSs.
Yeah, like,
I fucking knew I didn't like.
It's not gonna like.
Or it's like if you don't like military movies, you're not gonna be like, yo, gonna go watch American Sniper.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna like it. Or conversely, bless you. If you're like, I don't like animated movies, I don't like kids movies, you're not gonna go watch Disney movies. Or like you're not gonna be like, yo, gonna watch SpongeBob. Like you just know. You're
Right.
like, that's not for me.
Like if I got really interested in a game like that, I just I want to go YouTube and watch the cutscenes. Like I'm not buying the game and playing because like why?
It was like we're all in our 20s. Like our tastes, like yeah, they will change, but like we kind of know what we do and don't like. And it's like I have almost this mentality of if I would like something, I would find out the facet of it that I do like. Like for example, if I said, "Oh, I like games that don't take themselves too seriously sometimes." And like a game like Metal Gear on the outside looks like it takes itself very seriously, but the minute you like, it's very common knowledge. Just like yeah, these games don't take themselves that seriously sometimes, and like I would learn that. So to me, I'm always like, very rarely do I ever like find out like a game that sells itself to me was like a hidden detail. Like it's always like something about it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't play Spider-Man and go, holy shit! I didn't know the combat was going to be this good. I'm like, it's an Arkham game.
Yeah, it's an
I'm
Arkham.
like, and I know I like Arkham
You know,
games.
yeah, exactly.
Like I looked at it for a second, and I'm like,
right.
It's an Arkham game.
And like I said, like I'm not saying the games are bad or I hate them. Like I don't hate them, and I don't think they're bad. I just think that like
yeah, like I looked at Doom once, and I'm like, I know what this is. This is a Bethesda. This is a first-person Bethesda game. That means this is an isolated area of a level I can complete with a bunch of collectibles, and I was right.
Yeah. Like I'm just not into movie games. That's just it.
You know, like I think it is a new genre, like
Yeah.
movie game, and I guess it's just not your cup of tea.
Yeah. Like I don't want to play movies.
Like I'm more like with Kyle, like only because I like, just like I appreciate, like I really am into like just the concept of cinematography. So I like seeing.
I'm
it.
in it too. It's just like I don't care for it in a video.
Yeah, it's just like for me too, and now it's also like I don't know. I played Spider-Man and I liked it, and I played Ghost of Tsushima and liked it.
Yeah.
I'd probably like God of War, but I will admit sometimes I'm like, for me, I'm more inclined to not play the game if I'm not interested in the story.
Yeah.
Like for example,
That's me.
who the fuck cares about Kingdom Hearts' story? The gameplay looks flashy as shit, and that's why I want to play it. But like for a story interactive game like this, if the story doesn't really hook me, I kind of already know what I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing a third-person action game, and it's like, I like those, but
it's like
this genre is only that.
Yeah.
And just like either with swords or with guns or with axes.
God of War.
It's like I've tried
tells
actually.
this great story.
Yeah, like
though.
I've tried.
I can't, man.
Yeah.
It's a sequel.
No,
I can't get into it. It's not a remake.
It's a soft reboot.
It's a sequel. It's not a soft reboot. This hasn't gotten an installment in a few years.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't play the first couple.
Yeah, well, that's because you were into it. I just can't get it, dude. I don't like the first God of War. Like, they don't really hook me.
Oh,
so
they
like,
do not. But
well,
the,
no,
but the
no, I'm
but
talking
the
about the
new
story.
one
No.
is so much better.
it's a hack and slash. And so, like, I like hack and slashes, but I have to like more than I need more, and it's the fourth game in a series I never gave a shit
I'm
about.
telling you, you would like it.
I'm telling you, I know I don't. I like Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fucking samurai game. I love samurais.
No, dude, I'm telling you, you would like God of War.
It's the fourth. It's the fifth game in a series I don't care about.
No, trust me.
That's Kyle. This is like saying like I didn't like Star Wars. You'll like Episode 7.
Oh, you would hate Episode 7, though.
No, but do you see what I'm saying?
fair.
Like, this is a series that's like, oh, it's a continuation, but not directly. It's like a continuation long after in a long-running series, and it's kind of different now. It's kind of different, so you'll like it. And I'm like, why
Well, I feel like with the new God of War, though, like the shit that happened before doesn't matter.
It
Like,
doesn't,
never comes
though.
up, so
Yeah, but
who
it's
cares?
like,
The only thing that
Maybe
matters
nothing.
is that at some point in the game,
yeah, but then
there
my
will be
thing
there
is,
will be
like-
some references, and I didn't get them at first, but
But like, references are like whatever.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
like my
matter
thing
to the
is
story.
like I don't care about Kratos.
Well, that's fine. Like if you're not interested in the story, that's
Like
fine.
that's my thing. I'm not.
Like-
I was never interested in the base premise of like he's gonna go kill a god. So now, and it's like he's gonna go kill Norse gods. I'm like, all right, I like Norse gods more, but I'm not saying you're wrong for
it's
liking
so
it.
much more than that, though.
I know it. I've seen cutscenes of it, and like, dude, the gameplay put me to sleep. I don't like it.
Yeah, so that's how I felt. When
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
That's how I felt when I actually did try to play Uncharted. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I pressed X to climb, and I'm like, I hate this. This isn't. I'm not. What is this? Like, I'm done. Like, I also tried Last of Us as well. Actually,
It's
see, this is what I'm talking about. I have tried games in that genre. I just can't do it. I can't.
okay. I'm just gonna say one thing on God of War. It's not like it's not about him killing the god this time. It's about the journey between him and his son, and it's about the experience between him and his son.
But dude, like I
I
was
love
saying,
how I just realized that game is just The Last of Us, but again,
with a dad and a
with
son.
a dad and a son.
It
It's
is.
literally just this is
But
what
like-
I'm talking
but
about. They're
it's
the same
better.
fucking
Like
game.
my thing is like
They're the same
I told
fucking
like for
game.
these games, their stories need to get me.
That's true.
It's
I
just
don't
The
really
Last of
care
Us.
about like or it's not that I don't care. It's just like it's
The
not
hell?
it's not grabbing
That came from
the couch.
the couch.
I just never took. There were napkins there from Chipotle. I've never just taken them out. Just put them on the table.
Okay.
Okay. Just point. Anyway.
I'm sure it's a great game. I believe it. It's just like it's not for me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shit on.
Yeah,
any
never.
of
You
those.
are. I'm sure
I'm
it's
just-
a great game. I'm 100% in belief of that. It's just
So hold on. So far, I'm
don't see
two.
that.
I know he wouldn't like God of War, but so far I'm 2 for 2 for you.
what 2 games did you recommend?
Ghost of Tsushima,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh yeah, you are right on that.
I'm 2 for 2.
I like Ghost of Tsushima. It's so long. It's so long.
So
I
long.
like doing all. I like doing all the cutscenes.
I
I mean
struggle with- yeah.
the side quests. I like doing all of them.
Me too.
I
They're
can't
so
pass
good.
the side quests, Kyle.
Just
I
that's
know.
why I side quest.
Yeah, but there's so many of them.
But they're
Don't
so
do that.
good.
Dude,
Come
just
on.
do,
No,
do
but it's
like
like-
the cool
it's like-
ones and move on.
Alright.
Well, that one seems interesting. I'll do it, and then.
Yeah, but it's also like it's a movie, so like I don't want to listen to a YouTube video in the background.
Yeah, I know.
Like, dude, I have to like convince myself to like play Nier sometimes because like I love
Same,
the game, but I'm like I can't watch a YouTube video
Yeah,
during
I
it.
know, 'cause it's
That's
like,
why like last night I was like I was playing Overwatch and like I played Nier and then I played Overwatch and I'm like I had fun with Nier, but oh my god, I can listen to something now. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like now I don't have to listen to like the half silence of my TV
Because, like,
playing songs at me.
Sometimes I'm not in the mood for the commitment of playing without doing other things. So I'm like, oh, I can't play this.
But
That's
you
why
can,
I
like-
love story games I've already beaten because
yeah,
I'm like
because I'm like, I don't
know this part.
I know everything. I could do whatever I
But
want.
then, but what you could do,
vicious cycle.
what you could do is you could play for like an hour and then just like move on.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you
but,
play
like-
for an hour, you don't get anything done. It's like you don't feel like you've done anything.
Like, dude, I antiquated. I'm like, all right, if it's an 80-hour game, it's gonna take me 80 days to play. If I play for 2 hours, then it's gonna take me 40 days. If I play for 4 hours, it'll take me 20 days. But do I have 4 hours?
Exactly. I'm gonna be real. If I know I don't have at least like 3 or 4 hours to play, I'm just not playing that game.
We had this whole discussion
even if I
how
have,
like
even if I know guaranteed 1 hour, I'm like, no. If I don't have 4 hours, I'm not playing.
I would
It's not
rather
it.
play a game for 4 hours every 3 days than 1
Yeah,
hour
yeah.
in those 4
Well,
days.
seriously.
Then
Just
why didn't you
because-
play Ghost of Tsushima?
Because Nier's out now.
Here's near.
Okay. After Nier, please.
I have to beat Xenogears.
You know, that's-
You do have to give him back his PS3.
That's the thing. I feel obligated, and then like yeah, I want to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I want to play Metal Gear, but I also want to play Trails, and I want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and I still want to beat the fucking Xenoblade remake.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I beat the epilogue. I beat the new shit.
That's right. That's the most important thing. You've played the game multiple
Come on,
times.
man. Like, it's so.
I would love to know where I have the free time.
Trust me, like, dude, there's so many games in my backlog that I'd love to play. I just like don't. Cause I'm like, oh, this
My
game
ass is
enough
about to jump
how
into
play
an
this.
8-game movie series.
I think you need to quit your job one day.
But like when summer ends.
I still think you should quit his job.
I need to make money during the summer. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, like, comment, sub. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Bye.
Adios.
Bye.